alive. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Come on. Every straight right. Come on. Is it just Gil? So we can't hear Gil at... Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Oh, no, apparently... It's a few... Oh, no. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Right. Right. Oh, great. Now I can't hear anyone. Oh, dearie me. What is going on? Come on.
What? So, do we have any
So I could
any thoughts on what's happening?
Right. I've switched around the settings. Can the chat hear us?
Can you hear me?
Oh, the music started.
He just said
Well, I started the music.
Oh,
only one person is audible right now.
Baby, we are live.
Oh, there we go. So we are now
Great.
eventually
Google
live.
it, Google it. Oh, God.
Okay. Now.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. It just it said desktop audio and just said there was no inputs. I was like, oh great, okay, so I don't have an audio here, do I? Oh well.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Well, now we're on. Now we're on. Good.
Okay.
Now, just last checking. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
You can hear me.
Positive.
267
I
says
can
they
hear
can't
you.
hear anyone but Archie.
Do you hear me, chat?
Oh, I've got a knock at the door. That's rather ominous.
Yes. Okay. So, guys, couple of things before we start. Thank you for bearing with us with that. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened there. But you may notice that I can't really pay attention to what's going on so much with everyone's cameras because for whatever reason, my Zoom has decided that only I will be visible to me. I can only see me. I can see no one else. It's really weird. So apart from that, I would just like to remind everyone again that we do have an affiliate connection with Geeky Clean. So if you would like to have a look at their website, you can follow the link and use the Deadbar's DBS code, and you will get 10% off of your any purchases that you make in there. And we make a tiny, tiny profit off of it, which allows us to keep the stream going. So please give that a look for us. It helps just a little bit. But apart from that, it's now time to get started.
Dun.
We need music.
Monologuing.
We actually have the emoji now as well. We do have an emote. We have a monologuing emote. It's up and functional. So yes,
You can't see
monologuing.
Good, because I'm about to feckin' use it.
You better.
Memories. A constant companion. One of the few assurances and comfort for most. To lose them is to lose a part of yourself. Last session, the party saw firsthand what it might look like to lose your memory. They stumbled across a tumbled-down dungeon with two residents. An old and dementia-affected dragonborn, called himself Frizgro, and an Iblex, referred to as Wanda. The latter was a kind very rarely seen. Highly intelligent, yes, but also it appeared to have a kinship with the old man. It also seemed to be assisting him with its ability to store memories within itself. They discovered that the old man had taken up residence after the dungeon had collapsed on him and his wife while they were searching it. She didn't make it out. The group set out into the torn-down dungeon, and after dispatching 2 disturbing creatures, they found a slip of fabric beneath the rubble. Digging away revealed the body of the old man's wife, with her deteriorated hand still clutching a small stone in 2 halves, roughly in the shape of a heart. After returning with her remains, Frisgro offered the party a strange stone and information. 5 seconds of his old memories that he hid deep within Wanda. A broken old man, a strange treasure, and a troubling revelation. This is where we begin. What would you like to do?
Just hit my fucking hand.
Excuse me?
I just hit my hand on my desk.
Why?
It's a great start.
It's alright, Aka's already missing 2 hit points. Okay, so I still okay, so just to clarify one thing, I still haven't got my memories, have I?
You have not returned.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
that's a
still
good
need
point.
to use
You
the whole
lost your
default
memories
thing.
last time after you touched Wanda and she sucked some of your memories out. You cannot remember currently who your family are.
Okay.
That's great.
I would like to. I think we would all like to bury the remains of Frizz's wife.
Yeah.
It seems
I
weird
think-
to just give him a bag of bones.
Yeah.
I think me and Archibald were heading outside.
You are outside, yeah.
For a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
Sure. So currently, Frisgro, or you're not sure if that's actually his name or if that's just the name he gave you, but certainly the Dragonborn individual that you've retrieved the wife of is quite feeble-looking right now. He seems like he's quite broken and mentally not really prepared for much. Sorry, my camera has gone to shit. Come on, focus. No,
Could see your brain for a moment.
come on, pull focus. Pull.
Attractive.
is not working.
A totally professional
Come on.
stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
This is an HD. This is quite a good camera. I don't know why it's been up so bad.
It's
Anyway.
okay, Gil. It's fine.
People,
All
we're
right,
sponsored. We're sponsored streamers.
I know. Right?
I know.
We know
But
what
guys-
we are doing.
Frisgro seems incredibly broken. It depends what you really want to do or say or whatever.
I just want to give him a hug.
Sure. So Frisgro is sort of sat on this stool, like slumped down as if completely exhausted. He doesn't seem to react much, except to sort of turn his head towards you and just, oh, yeah, that's nice.
Ted actually has something he might do. He's gonna like look about the place. Is there any kind of like glass bottle or some kind of decanter, preferably a clean one that he might have that maybe
Yeah,
nearby?
absolutely.
Yeah.
There seems to be a few different bottles that are mostly empty. There's a couple that are filled with what seems like fresh water. But yeah, there's definitely some glass bottles lying around.
Yeah, Ted will take one of them and then empty the better contents of his brandy flask into that, leaving it on the shelf just in case the old man needs something to warm him up at night.
Nice. Okay, sure. Wander over, pick up a glass, sort of check over towards him and fill it up a little bit. Doesn't seem to have particularly noticed, but I'm sure he would appreciate
Find it
it at some
eventually.
point.
He'll find it eventually.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Can I ask one question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if he had a pet?
He's got a lot of slimes.
Had, not have. Do you know if he had a dog or a cat? Do you know if it's a cat or dog
I know?
person? Yeah. No, Wanda.
Oh,
She
you're
has the
asking Wanda.
memories.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That is not something that seems to have been important enough for him to
Okay.
leave with me.
Regardless, I go around the corner, turn into a cat, walk back in and jump on his lap and start purring and make.
Okay.
Making
Let's
biscuits.
make it a performance check. Let's see how well you perform.
As
the
a cat,
purr.
I'm really good.
He is a senile old man.
Your point?
He's not gonna really take much notice of whether it's a realistic cat.
If you want to be realistic,
Oh.
just try and go for the feather duster on his head.
yeah, that's right.
14.
14? It's good enough. He's sort of
Purr.
His sort of clawed hands. It's a little bit sharp. Like he's got very rough hands, and some of the scales that are sort of peeling do sort of get through the fur a little bit. But yeah, he's
I'll curl in.
stroke away.
Just curl in and purr.
Okay. You rumble away on this old man's lap.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, maybe, would any of you be willing to, be present for a small ceremony, a funeral?
I'm a priest, baby, of course.
Of course, my lord.
And, Master,
He reaches out and touches Wanda again, relaxes, and just stares at you.
Mr. Lurin, I believe that you may, have some familiarity with, some final rites.
Indeed, baby, although the Church of Aphrodite, of course, prefers to perform weddings, but I know rites to lay a soul to rest. I did so in the caverns, as a matter of fact.
I appreciate that. Would you mind repeating them in our final resting place?
Happily. Where do you think would be the best place to inter her?
Well, to be honest, I'm quite set here. As much as I sometimes miss the old place, this feels like home now.
Where is this
And,
old place you speak of?
Oh, I live quite a way away. I ain't from around here.
Do you want to come and pick a spot, love?
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
I'm gonna help him up, and hopefully, when we get outside, we will find Archibald and Faye Roston somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take this point to go and feed Bill.
Okay. Oh yeah, the donkey. Yeah, absolutely. So
Mule.
standing up out of his chair, he's very fragile. Seemingly weak, sort of leans against you, and it seems to be quite pleased with it. You're helping. Wanda sort of follows along, just sort of trailing behind, but still present. As he steps outside, he sort of winces a little at the evening sun, or sort of late afternoon, and he sort of looks side to side as if like trying to decide a spot, and he starts moving around the back. And Kara, previously you will have spotted this as you were sort of doing your moving around. There is a tree in the back. It doesn't seem to be anything particular, except that it isn't surrounded by any other flora. And he wanders towards that, and
Well, there's about as good a spot as any. I'm not exactly much of a crafter myself, but this tree, yeah, it'll be a good signifier. And I can sit under it when it's in bloom.
Wonderful idea, baby.
Can I cast while I'm a cat?
no.
Okay.
That's wild shape. As you know, it's not even wild shape. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't cast while polymorphed.
No, I'll still stay in cat form. Then I'll just wander along, just with him.
Cool. Sure thing. Sure thing.
He says, I know that I'd like to do a lot of this myself, but these old bones, they
He sort of pauses as he realizes what he said, and looks at the bag.
well, these ones, they're not able to do as much manual labor as they used to. Mind you, it was never really much for manual labor anyway. But I hate to be a burden, but someone mind giving me a hand?
Say no more, baby.
We are all like, I think, pretty up for
Okay.
digging.
So, over the course of about an hour, a hole is dug. There is several shovels that are available, as well as some of whatever magics that are being used, and eventually a serviceable grave that is deep enough to put the remnants to rest. I'm not sure, Tade, if there's any particular last rites that you would be comfortable giving. I'm not sure if there's any particular ones that you would like to roleplay or.
Cass, Gil, you can't see us. Sorry.
Yeah. I was
That
about to
sucks.
say you're
I was
holding
like,
your hand
how
up.
do we do that? That sucks. Okay. I'm out of my shape, and because it has been an hour, I would like to cast some dancing lights just to make it a bit nicer looking and a bit more.
Sure.
That he feels better.
Yeah, the backyard is lit up with sparkling and slowly wavering lights up and down, almost like carnival lights, stripped along the edge of the house and almost creating a corridor along the sides of the grave.
Appropriate rites, then.
Sorry?
I was trying to think of what appropriate rites would look like for Tade.
Okay. So, looking down at the grave itself.
Can I just ask before we start the funeral, what are Archie and Ferroson doing? Like, did we find
Very
them
good
or have
question.
they wandered off?
Sorry, that's a very good point. How far did you guys go and what have you been up to? My apologies. It's weird not being able to see you.
Yeah, that's all right. I would say Archie wouldn't go, even if he's aware. Archie's not in the headspace for a funeral right now. I don't know where Ferroston was planning to heading out to, but I'd certainly be looking for somewhere quiet, a little bit away from this creepy ass building.
I think initially, yeah, I would later on attend at the funeral, but at first I was
yeah,
probably
Archie would sort of, if you popped Archie down somewhere, then went to the funeral, he would sat out. I'd sit out with my book, writing in it.
Sure.
I'm just trying to see if Bill likes wine or something like that. You know, just
trying to get the ass drunk.
Dead ass. I don't know. Just
sure. Okay. And standing there over the top of this grave, Frisco looks to you all.
So, it's been a while since I've had company, as I've said, apart from one, of course. But I'm glad we've got a few more faces around, especially friendly ones, for this moment. I didn't expect to see her again, but it brought some sort of closure to this old man. My wife was beautiful, inside and out. I mean, hard advice sometimes, you know. She was cold occasionally, not to me, of course, but to those that deserved it. It was hilarious to watch. But for me, she's always been the warmest. Her scales could have been gold or red. She was warm enough. I think this is about as good a goodbye as could have hoped for. Goodbye, Ellie.
I'll walk away.
Tade does the standard kind of rites, so like you'll be like waving some incense, like something like planting that against to like whatever maybe cairn or something we've managed to build on the spot where we've buried the remains. Sure. But as soon as all the actual religious motions are out of the way, you'll kind of like turn around. You'll actually have a big smile on his face, like and he'll look like as he'll grow in the eye and you'll like, you'll see her again soon, baby, but not yet. Not yet.
Oh no, I've still got more reading to do. Wonderful thing about being able to get rid of your memories is you can reread the same book again and again.
Would it be possible for, at this point, for while this is going on, Edgar can go and find like some wildflowers or something, and then just give them to
Absolutely.
Frisgrow to lay on the grave?
Absolutely. You can definitely find that. That's not going to be too difficult. There's several. It's not really quite the season as of yet for like full-grown wildflowers, but there's certainly enough small like flowers that you can make a small bouquet. It's not like an enormous thing. It's not grand, but it's sort of roughly the size of like both your hands cupped. And you can put that together and place that in his hands.
Yeah, I gave him to Frisgrow and says, I think the final part is yours, my friend.
Oh, thank you, young man. You're all right.
And he turns and places it down, sort of pats it gently into the earth.
So I might have gotten the donkey drunk a little. I do apologize. It is.
Oh, now you bastard.
Sorry.
Suppose after funeral, the last rites finally done by Tade, all of the words said, the tears shed from Frizz as much as he wished. Wanda stays by the grave as Frizz wanders away. She waits. Several emotions seem to be playing across her face, and it seems a little strange to actually be seeing them, honestly. As you've sort of spent so much time seeing her very impassive. They don't really seem to reach the rest of her body, but her face certainly has movement.
Can I go up to
Wrestling
one?
or...
Sorry. It's difficult when you can't see us. Am I able to go up to Wanda and talk to her?
Of course. Yeah, sure.
I just want to ask, my dear, did you know her by chance when she was living?
No. I did not. It seems strange. I have carried memories of her for so long that I feel as if I did. And this is pain.
I commend
think
you.
I've felt it much.
I do commend
I've
you
felt it before.
for this, for the help you've given Frisgrow. But I also understand the burden that must be on you as well.
It's far less than his.
I guess it outweighs it then.
Sorry?
Yeah, I guess it outweighs it then. For now, would you continue looking after him?
Of course. I have nowhere else to go, and I have no wish to be anywhere else. I will have some decisions to make fairly soon. You may notice that he is fragile. I do not know how much longer he has in this world. And this worries or scares me, I might say. But I have one thing to ask. I am unused to many customs. Would it be correct or wrong to leave his body, to bury it the same as this, or?
I'm not used to these sorts of things myself, but when and if the time comes that he is laid to rest, I think it might be appropriate to bury him next to his wife. I think he'd want that.
I shall ask him myself, but this sounds correct. It will be interesting to see what I do after. This is the longest I've ever spoken to anyone but him.
Well, you do have some of my memories, so I suppose this is a bit of you have a bit of understanding of my character. Whatever those memories you may have are.
you lived a different life from him. And your memories will return soon. Worry not.
Aye. I will say one thing, though. Part of me feels like some burden has been eased because of that. I would want my memories back, of course, because I am a firm believer of learning from these things, so not to repeat mistakes.
Of course.
But it is nice to have a break from the past.
Yes. I can believe that. I don't experience these memories the same way that you do. They're more like a library, which I can experience at my leisure, whereas the emotional connection that is to your memories is far more prominent.
Well, while you have these memories, it might be appropriate to learn from them.
Of course. And I believe I have. Now, if you would excuse me, I would like some time to myself.
Very well. And I have to go and tend to a donkey, an ass. Oh, yes. Good day to you, my dear. And I saunter off. Cloak of billowing.
Cloak of billowing. Excellent. Okay. What are you guys going to do now? Sorry.
Can I go and find... Froston said that he'd join the funeral later. Can I go and find Archibald?
Of course. Archibald, were you there for the funeral as well?
No, I was set off. I got Fearston to pop me down a little bit away from the camp and a little bit away from the building and the funeral. I'm currently reading through a book. Ignore the fact that I'm currently using a JR calc. Just haven't got a nice one. At the moment I'm using a JR calc, but obviously in game I've got to get a nice book for the game. Anyway, go
on. Okay, so Louise, you're over by Archie?
I'm not Louise, but sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yes, Zuria, yeah.
Zuria, I apologize. It's weird. Again, not seeing people. It's throwing me off a little.
I did walk away during the ceremony, and I cast darkness on myself on the halo, and just am somewhere in the forest.
Nice.
Okay.
Zuria, nice to see you. I imagine it was a touching service.
Weren't there, mate.
No, I wasn't.
Bit cold.
I've seen colder.
Colder like stabbing someone in the back so they can't walk.
Oh, shit.
Right. What got up your skirt today, then?
Oh.
I feel sorry for him. I feel guilty about you.
It's not like you did anything.
If I wasn't so attached to people who tried to kill you, you would still be able to walk. And look, I'm not sorry that I asked you to bring them back. I'm not. But that wasn't meant to happen.
Zuria, we've travelled for a short while now, and I may not know you incredibly well. You have friends and allies here. We aren't here. We aren't... I don't know what your history with that gentleman was. It seemed serious, but they didn't seem like very good friends, and I don't blame you for wanting them back. I don't blame you whatsoever. And you were not the one that had the blade. I have one and only one person to blame, and now that he is deceased, I have no one. Not that it matters too much. I should be all back to normal nice and soon.
Yeah, like, he might not be dead for that much longer.
Zuria? How so?
Look, you can't just go judging who I'm friends with. I'm not friends with anyone here. I was contracted for a job with the people I work with. As far as I'm aware, that ended the minute we were threatened by your friend. The only reason I'm here is because it's your my responsibility now.
Oh, am I? Nice to know. Well, last time I checked, I had a mother and father, and they're still very much alive.
All right then, why are you here?
Because I managed to get myself on the wrong side of the law due to my friend. So yes, I'm here because I'm on the wrong side of the law. I can't exactly run home, and I actually apparently mistakenly thought that I was among people that were nice and I could get on with. But seeing as that we're just work colleagues, I can it's a fair point, actually, if we're just work colleagues. You know, you go catch up with some other friends of yours, you know, this one's, hopefully they're slightly less murderous than these ones were.
Oi!
What are you gonna do? I already lost my legs.
Holy shit.
I'll run over,
Look,
grab Surya, and say, I am the darkness.
Sorry, no. Sorry. You might not know this is taking place. And would you be listening into a conversation that's private?
Why not? You know my background.
I know vaguely your background, but this is quite a specific moment. Are you sure you want to interrupt it?
No, it's fine.
Sorry, was that a yes or no? I couldn't hear.
I'm not interrupting.
Okay.
Can I hear this conversation since we've all dispersed from the funeral?
I don't know whether any of you would have. Like, people can roll me if they would like to try to hear it. They can roll me a perception check to see if they can hear.
I'm good. I went to go getting drunk. I'm back to getting drunk with Bill.
If you would like to try and listen, you absolutely can. But please make me perception checks to see.
All right.
While they're doing that, I'm just like, NAFTA has a thing about loyalty, and Triasha is the best smuggler within 300 miles of Zeus's Spire. If NAFTA wants him alive, he'll find a way to do it.
15.
15? Okay. Sarah, would you like to be able to hear what's going on?
That's fine. I'm just having my own drama right now.
You're what, sorry?
I have my own drama going on right now, so it's fine. I'm not getting involved.
Okay, sure thing. What's your drama going on right now? Sorry, Sarah.
I left for a reason. It's fine. You guys continue the other scene. It's fine. It's all good.
Okay. Carry on. Ferriston, you can probably hear bits and pieces of it. You can't hear the whole thing, but you get the general feel that it's a slightly uncomfortable situation.
Right.
Look, I'm going to go back to my original question. Why weren't you at the funeral?
I've buried too many people, Zuria. I'm in pain. A lot of pain. I'm okay. I've got my friends here. I sit, I talk. But there are times that I don't want to. I didn't know this man, I didn't think he would be too offended that I wasn't there. And frankly, I'm not sure I would have been in the best of headspaces either, but it turns out didn't matter, it all came over here anyway.
He might not be offended. I'm offended on his behalf. There's someone dead. You might have buried people. I've put them in the ground. And I've got more heart than you. And I just walk off.
Oh.
All right.
At this point,
Okay.
I'd like to walk past Zuria as she's walking by and walk towards Archie.
Okay. Sure thing. While that's going on,
Slump her shoulder.
Kara, what have you been up to?
I'm just I'm just in the darkness and trying to get back to being me.
I am the darkness.
I am the darkness.
Oh,
you went
sure
out?
thing. So she's
But
just
still
sort of
the
taking a bit of
darkness.
time to herself.
Kara just
Yeah.
running around. Being
I
Batman.
basically left the funeral because emotional trauma.
I understand.
Aw.
Sorry.
Plus, it's fun to cosplay as Batman.
Yes.
You deal with your emotional trauma by turning off your halo.
No, I yeah, sure. No, it went complete dark around me, so I didn't see anyone, and you guys basically can't see me if you were looking for me. So.
Oh.
Okay. Sure thing. So blending in with darkness. All right. So Ferriston, you're heading over to Archie. What's going on?
I'm gonna sit down next to him. I'm not sure how much of that I caught, but I'm not going to press. It really hasn't been our week.
Zach, we can't hear you.
Zach.
Oh.
Nope.
No.
I can't see anything either.
With the power of my emotion.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I can see.
Yes,
I
wait,
can't
we can
see
hear
or
you
hear
now.
anything.
That was
After this conversation, I just want to point out I'm going to go find Tade.
Can anyone hear
Okay.
me now?
Oh,
Yes,
there you go.
you're back.
There we go, I'm back.
So, hydrate check, people.
Oh, hydrate
Oh.
check.
Hydrate. Yeah.
No
Incidentally,
alcohol. We have to drink water.
Incidentally, chat, all hydrate checks today are sponsored by my partner's mug that they left at my flat.
I can't see it, but I believe that it's there.
Thanks, babe.
Hydration.
Can I also say, amazing move, by the way, walking down the street with a full mug of tea. Yeah, full mug, just
And
like
stretch.
that. That's power move. Oh, posture check.
Okay.
You walked down the street in Glasgow with a full mug of tea and you didn't get stabbed. Bravo.
Did you get stabbed for having a cup
Only
of
we
tea?
can make a joke about that.
Yeah. Sorry, it's your joke.
They're in the chat.
Give me my damn mug back.
Oh, we know who it is
You
now.
did
Okay.
it.
Right.
So,
Sorry, we were having a conversation.
what is the plan? Oh, sorry, you were talking. Sorry, Archie.
Yeah. So yes, after you've asked him the question, is there? Can I ask you a question? We have travelled and worked with Zuria for a while now. In Zeus's Spire, you said about your... Forgive my memory for not being great, what you said, but your little escapade with the dog. I don't remember what, but you said about how you remembered the image. The one you saw from her.
The number.
Yeah.
I
Cat.
saw the vague glimpse of a number on the back of a, funny enough, another Leonin's neck. Don't know who he was. Might have been a higher up of Zuria that she worked for. Seemed very cautious of me when I was merely following him because I had never seen another Leonin this far north before.
Yeah, neither have I. That's quite remarkable. I haven't spent incredibly long in Zeus's Spire, but it's interesting that I haven't seen them either. You would have thought a Leonin sort of stands out among the crowd in that sort of place.
He would, but he seemed to blend in pretty well with the surrounding area. Like, no one really took much notice of him, but he was in conversation with some market stall owner before I decided to pursue him. I'll be honest with you, Archie, I know fuck all about Zuria's past or what she does for a living.
And that's my concern. Zuria's people have come after us.
That may have been my fault to some degree. I aroused suspicion.
Well, forgive me for the turn of phrase, Phaeston, but aside from your arousal, I have a suspicion that they will do this.
Doing.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, wow. Just so you know, guys, I have I can only see one person right now. They're not moving. Sorry, with my camera. I can see Tade, but he's not moving. He is stuck in this position.
That's amazing.
So I can see the mug. That is it. I can see nothing else apart from the mug.
Oh,
It's a good mug, by the way.
Next emo idea.
After hydrate,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stay hydrated, baby.
For the hydrate, the little image that comes up with the hydrate, make it Tade with the. Yeah. Anyways, right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I think we were pursued because our employer was not very happy that the dungeon got destroyed and seems to have taken that out upon us. And I don't like the fact they didn't come after all of you, and that your name wasn't on that register. It was mine, and it was Zuria's. And
So to give you a little background on that, the information that you were given at the time, you'll probably be aware of this, so I'll just let you know, is that the information that you got from the various people that were trying to attack you was that they'd been given a list of people that they'd been told had stolen from a house, which seemed to be the people who were in the office of Lorien as well as Zuria.
Right,
From what we've
okay,
discovered
so that would have been...
that Zuria was added to the list so that they could try and stop her from leaving, to try and pull her back in or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That was the
offered me a
impression.
way back in.
Yeah.
Also, I've been laughing so hard this whole time. That's me, not Zoria. But I just find
No,
it
that's fair.
hilarious.
We're all still friends.
Sure.
Phaeston, you, like you say, may not understand it a lot, but you've got good eyes. Better eyes than me. Everything was fine up until that evening. We were pursued by her people. Her people had quite a bit of interest in bringing her back. And I don't trust her, and I don't know that we can. She clearly showed a sense of divided loyalty. And in our conversation there, she alluded to something. Do you remember the gentleman that gave me the little sting, as it were?
Yes.
She made a strange comment about... She made a strange comment about him coming back, that someone... I'll have to... Tade is someone who would know about this. I'll have to ask him. The name seemed familiar. Someone wanted to bring him back. I remember out of character, Archie wasn't paying enough attention. But having... I think we're going to be continued to be pursued. And I'm concerned by her comment that there are means by which that particular individual may be brought back again. And resurrected somewhat.
I've been pursued before. I have experience with undead.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah. Bringing things back to life is tricky business, so I've heard. My expertise is more in killing undead.
Ah, yes.
But again, I've been pursued for several years of my life as well. I'm willing to stay on the run for a bit if it's necessary.
Yes.
You say you don't trust Zuria. I don't trust many people either, but I try to look for more positive qualities first, as they tend to be obscured by negative ones if you don't look hard enough. Zuria may be working for someone who might want to kill us, but I can see through what little I heard between you and her that she is divided, yes, but that division is caused possibly by some attachment to us in some way. It could be.
Huh.
She seemed very adamant on bringing back someone that she knew before, but if she was still willing to fight alongside us in the situations afterwards, and given your current situation right now, she may feel pretty guilty having some involvement in that.
I do believe she does. She said to me she feels responsible. She said that she was responsible for me. Christ. It's her little prick that did it. No one is responsible for me. Regardless, anyway, we'll find ourselves a half-decent medic soon.
Soon, yeah.
Some pretty good mages out there that know their way. I mean, Tate's healing has been fantastic. I mean, I feel like a new man, but even with that...
Out of character, I did some healing too, but never mind.
Yes, sorry, I forgot. That's my fault. I completely forgot.
I'm a cleric after all. I do have some healing.
Maybe once we find our way to a more built-up area, I doubt we'll find many of these great mages in this forest.
Quite true. And seeing as you're my legs for the moment, do you mind helping me back to the camp? I am a little bit parched. Rather not next to wherever Zuria is. I should give her a wide berth.
I heard Edgar was giving some of our booze to the donkey. You might want some of that.
What do you mean, he's got his arse drunk. Lovely. I shall take part in drunken arses. Yes, that's what I
Yes. I would just like to point out, the only thing I see is a cheery... and it's just haunting me.
Please
That's
take
perfect.
a screenshot. I really want to
We've got to
see
try
that.
and sort that in the break. Maybe it might be worth you trying to use Zoom through the website rather than the actual thing.
Gil, please screenshot that, and I will like draw something over the top of that as like a hydrate emote or something.
Yeah. Oh, we got to do that for the
See if I
hydrating,
can.
especially with a temporarily stolen mug. That is extra.
Temporarily. Also, Sunflower Supplies, that is a good summary of Zoria's character. The 32s want me. Most people fear me. Lately, I've been spending a lot of mental energy trying not to spark Archie out.
You can't hit a disabled person. That is a hate crime.
You also can't tell them that you feel responsible for them.
Anyway.
There we go.
Excellent.
Great. I think that Feralston is using all his brain power right now. He's not. Hey, he has a +1 in intelligence. Shut up.
I'm sorry, but Feiston's himbo energy, I really do feel like he's kind of there trying to analyse the situation, going, something socially responsible, correct to say right now, not the wrong thing. Is this okay? That is the energy I get from him. He's brilliant.
Fearston right now is just going, this has not been my week. I want to get drunk.
All right.
I'm not even sure how much
Okay.
wine I have left.
So, guys, as far as I can sort of clear out, there's been quite a lot of chatting back. Oh, I can see Kara. Sorry, very brief. Really excited.
I went to
I
go
can
speak
see
to Tay,
someone.
by the way.
Am I moving or am I the darkness?
No, you're stuck. I've got you stuck like this.
God damn it.
So, that's what I've got.
Muggle pose.
Anyway.
Oh,
Oh.
no!
Now he's frozen. God damn it.
Oh,
Take a
Gil.
long
There we
rest
go.
if you can. What?
Gil, you took a long rest just now.
Did I freeze?
Yeah.
And now you're blurry as fuck.
Fixed.
And we're
I've
back.
Okay.
pulled
I'll tell you
focus.
what, can I...
Okay, I want to do one thing before we go into the long rest.
Okay, sure. What?
I want to send a message to George. Should be the father of Zuria.
Yeah, sure.
I just hey George, it's Zelda. I just want to know, did you guys safely arrive at your relative's place?
Yeah, they went with my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a few seconds of quiet before you hear a reply. He goes, "Good to hear from you, Zelda. We're fine." Sorry, I'm trying to remember what his voice is. Give me a second.
Tom Hardy, but farmer rather than
Oh,
Farmer Hardy.
All right, yeah.
rather
Oops,
than
gotcha.
a posh
Father Hardy.
bookworm.
We're fine. Still traveling. Sensoria, I love.
Okay.
Bake her a cake or something like that.
I'll send another message.
Okay.
Carlos.
Using sending, yes?
Yes.
Do you have enough spell slots for this, yeah?
Yes.
Still got plenty? Cool.
Yeah. I should be okay. Otherwise, I cast it higher. Good to hear. I'll check in with you guys in a couple of days. Take care. We are okay.
You're not okay.
You are not,
We are
but
many things. Okay is not one of them.
I'm not gonna worry her parents.
Yes.
You just hear. Good. Keep an eye on it.
Okay.
So, after the long rest, I'll have a word with Tate in the morning then, in that case.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure thing.
long rest.
So,
Need to press the button for long
I'm
rest.
assuming that a long rest. You can either take it within the house, or are you going back in with Frizz, or are you going to use the? You're more than welcome to. Or you can use the Lehman's tiny hut. Depends what you want to do. Very loud child outside. What are you doing?
Archie's
Yeah, we
in
can
the
just
hut.
hear,
Archie's
like-
staying in the hut.
Archie staying in the hut.
Yeah.
I'm not going in. I'm not sleeping in a hut.
Okay.
There's a castle right next door.
That's true. Sure.
I'll
So-
meditate next to the door outside.
You're sleeping outside next to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm keeping
That
Bill
might be a
company.
little difficult to get the full rest that you need.
Meditating 4 hours.
For the 4 hour trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like just because so you need someplace safe to rest, and currently outside is not like a camp area. So you're not gonna
Directly
fire
next to the door, leaning against the wall. I mean, we're not being attacked.
Oh, you're inside. You're not outside.
No, I'm outside at the door. Basically, at
Okay,
the stairs
but you're
in
not
front of the
sheltered
door.
from the elements.
Okay,
So like
that's
if
what
it
you
rains,
mean.
probably. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
then
difficult to
I'm
rest
inside the
properly.
door, meditating, and after 4 hours, I'll go outside and just meditate outside for whatever. Just keeping an eye out.
Okay. Sure thing.
I'm staying with the donkey. I'm staying with the ass. A very
Okay.
drunk ass.
Can you all
Uh,
stop animal cruelty towards my mule, please?
Bill passes the hell out.
Yes.
He's just honestly, this is the most like crashed out donkey you've ever met.
Oh
It
no,
just,
he's
like,
fine. We fed him on hops
it's-
one summer.
He's just sort of sitting there leaning forwards and backwards, and then it just sort of.
Love it.
Gil, just a question. When we normally take campsite, I mean, we don't have a hut or anything, so we would sleep
No, but
outside.
usually what you would do is you would set up like a campfire. You would have like things
Okay.
set up. There'll be other people around you. There's the safety of a group. Whereas
All
like
right.
here you are segregated from like
All right.
the outside and inside, and have like
Okay.
things falling down.
Ah, dear. Best bit is as well, if I
Okay.
can use my level 3 slot, do Liam's tiny hut, and then just, because I get the short rest straight after, it's like, all
Yeah.
sorted.
Sorry, I just read something
So-
in the chat. Fucking DUI, donkey under the influence. Yes.
Yeah, best type of DUI.
Excellent. So, taking your long rest, spend the next sort of time, the evening, until the morning, resting fairly fitfully, because it's not exactly difficult to rest within the hut. It's now that sort of the last rites have been done, a lot have been set at ease. It's still a little disconcerting to have all these oozes sort of climbing around the room, but like you're fine to sleep there. Lehman's tiny hut is fine, and to stay in, get some meditation, Kara, before you head outside to sort of continue your watch. And you don't manage to see anything particular. Not much is really happening out and about. All you can really spot as you're sort of standing outside is this various small creatures moving around in the undergrowth. But as soon as they spot that you are anywhere near, they pretty quickly leave.
Mm-hmm.
In the morning, Frizz gets up himself, and he seems to start getting lots of things ready. And once everyone's awake, he sort of turns towards everyone and just goes,
So, I know that you'll probably be moving on. So let me make something for you. I'll get breakfast, and yeah, just make sure that you take care of that item. It'll be good for something. I know it.
I will
and he
do
busies
though.
himself. Sorry?
I will do, because like, I'm pretty sure he gave it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pass
Yeah.
it over to you.
I don't know why I'm holding my hand up for.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry,
just
I
asking, are
can't
my
see.
memories back now?
Yes, they are after the long
That's right.
rest.
But I'm still rolling the D4, and I.
No, that's all fine now.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Suddenly the memories like flood back into your head, and you go,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, oh no. But yeah, short rest does replenish everything, and you seem and feel pretty ready to go. Frizz busies himself and sets up a fairly simple but quite tasty meal of what seems like porridge of some kind.
Rule.
And it's
Oh.
sweetened.
Can we
Yep.
can we put in it some of the jam that I gave him?
I'll be back.
Absolutely.
Edgar needs to pee.
Yeah, it needs to pee. Right,
Oh,
there you go.
pee break, guys. We're going on a quick advertisement break. 30 seconds while he takes a piss.
There
If
you
you're
go.
subscribed, it won't go to an ad.
And it's gone now. Ah, there you go.
All right. If you're
If
still here, you're
you
subscribed
can
and
still
you can
see
see.
us. So hello. You get to have the ad-free moment.
I mean,
Quick, if
I
you
mean-
have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe for free.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Plug.
in these 30 seconds, you can go buy dice from
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You can
from
go
Or
Geeky
bath bombs.
Clean.
Yes, go to Geeky Clean. Use code Dead Bard Society for 10% off.
Guess what? I got paid today. Guess what? My paycheck has already been spent on.
No.
Nice.
Oh no.
3 bath
Okay.
bombs.
Nice.
Nice.
Have we got? I can't see. Have we got? Rob
Edgar
back
is
yet?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah,
I just
Rob's
kicked the
back.
fucking lamp. Oh.
Oh, nice. Okay, I thought you were about to say cat, and I was like, that's not good. Just punting the cat across the room.
No.
Kick it.
What?
There isn't enough
No.
room in here to swing a dead cat. Look.
No. No, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go talk to Tate. Screw you.
Making the foods, Frisco does
set it all in front of you. There you go. There's it all around, and
He sort of passes one to Wanda, who starts. She doesn't seem like she really is very interested in it. It doesn't look like she particularly eats. And then he just sort of shuffles out the door and goes around the corner. And Archie, you awaken to this old man sort of like rummaging around.
where is it? How do I get in? Where's it?
He starts sort of trying to sort of muscle his way into a door that he can't enter.
So I'm going to use my clicker to sort of pop it open, because that is definitely how Archie would do it. He just sort of clicks and the door opens up. Hi, sorry, hello.
Morning. I made everyone else some food for you. Might want some.
Oh, thank you so much. Lovely.
You're very welcome. Here you go.
I'm here too, by the way. I just want to point out.
Oh, are you there as well? Sorry.
Yeah. I said I was going to get drunk with Bill, so I'm assuming I'm there too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So it brings you some as well. So you've both got
Nice.
breakfast.
No, thank you very much, kind sir. It's good to see you so bright this morning as well.
Oh, you know, it's amazing what some sleep will do.
Yeah. Too right, sir. Too right.
Anyway, eat up. I'll come and get the plates in a bit.
He sort of wanders back in.
Yeah.
So, packing up the camp is pretty easy, to be honest. You didn't exactly need to spread out much of your belongings, considering that you had an indoor space as well as a campfire, and all that was really needed was rations and maybe some the sleeping mats. So it doesn't take long at all. Maybe about 20 minutes to half an hour before like everything is pretty much set up and ready to go. Briscoe and Wanda stand beside the cart, sort of looking after you all, and just.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I have to say. You know, one last time before I forget. Thank you. Truly and deeply.
Thank you too, baby.
All right, thank me.
In real life, I'm trying not to cry.
No, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
And,
Dioria like gives him like one of those like the hug you give an old man is very like a guy hug but gentle. Like you reach around and then there's just like pat pat pat, like one of those rather than a thump.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's sort of bony and slightly crinkled hands sort of come around the back, and they give you a bit of the sort of classic sort of roll around the back, sort of almost massage sort of style.
Move on. Just move on.
And Wanda looks after you all, looks at you all and just goes, "I think you'll forgive me if I don't follow suit with the hug."
After last time, I don't think so.
I don't know if you're a person or not, but you act like one, so just be a decent one, and I'll come see how he's getting on when we've finished saving the world.
Well, didn't realize your goals were quite so grand, but I appreciate the thought. The only experience that I have to base my morality on is this one. So, I assume it's all right for now.
Yeah, if you feel like you're becoming a dick, don't. And Zoria leaves before Zoria like just nods at her. It's like, I'm gonna go before I show that I have feelings.
See?
Well, yeah. If you do pass through this way again, don't hesitate to drop by. I'll keep a light on for you. But just make sure you knock next time.
Of course, baby. And by the way, thank you very much for the brandy that's in the decanter on the shelf. That little nip was very fantastic in helping me go to sleep.
Oh, hi, Brandy.
He just looks toward Wanda. She just looks at Tade, looks back at Frizz, and just nods.
Oh, well, you're very welcome then, young man. I might go and have a nip of that myself. I haven't had any of that for a while.
I love him. I'm in love. He's amazing.
So, are we moving on then?
Yes. This is the part. Onwards, companions.
Where is Kara? Is she still playing like I am the darkness, Twilight fantasy in the world?
I am the darkness.
Damn.
I am the darkness.
I'm the darkness.
No, I was taking. I don't know. I'm around, but I'm a bit distant.
There she is.
Oh, by the way, question:
Clara,
would
like Naruto run in the background while everyone's talking, just going, "Where's the Joker?"
What are you gonna say, Cara?
I have a question. Would I know if I can send messages to Wanda? Just to send her a message if we're close, like, "Hey, don't attack us," stuff like that. Would I know if that works?
I mean, you probably couldn't see any reason as to why not. She's certainly intelligent enough to understand, and she counts as a creature, which is what
Creature
one
works,
started
right?
to do.
Okay, cool, perfect. Otherwise, I would have tested it now, but it's okay.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a creature.
Okay.
So,
You want cuddles?
starting to trundle your way away from the tumbled down dungeon, the little tumble dungeon. And this strange, albeit old man and his companion of intelligent slimes and then non-intelligent slimes, you start your way west again.
Dungeon
Crawling
Master.
your way across the countryside. Sorry?
Sorry, Dungeon Master. I was just going to ask a general question of the group.
Mm-hmm.
What is the mood right now as we all walk silently away from this thing and get the back of this caravan? What's the vibe?
You want to make some music?
I'm just wanting to make sure that I don't necessarily, but with a good vibe. But what is the vibe in general?
Archie's vibe is definitely... I'm trying to think of the word. Think irritated, very hungover economics professor.
Why
Right.
do I know what that is?
Yeah, I know exactly. The fact that right, he's been reading his books for a while now for an undisclosed reason, and he's generally irritated and irritable. Just has that, that exact look and mood.
I
Like,
was drunk with knowledge.
economics is just the cool maths teacher. So, like, when you irritate them, they're still willing to help you, but then you feel shit for, like, asking them
Yes.
for something whilst they're in a bad mood. And, like,
Exactly.
you feel like you've kicked a puppy.
So, in other words, the vibe is in general, there's a little bit of tension in the air, definitely.
It's just a bit meh.
Zoria is pretending that there isn't a vibe.
Right.
Gotcha,
Well, in that
gotcha.
case, Tade's gonna attempt to lighten the mood a little bit.
Okay, in what way?
I'll sing a song that was taught to me many I want to say years, but again they're so wine soaked and opium tinted that I really can't be certain.
Sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But these bards were masters of their craft, and I know the song quite well. So
Okay.
Tate just strums does one note on his lute just to kind of get the tone. Whenever life gets you down, gets you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you behind, and when you're all out of hope at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to throw you a line, if you ever get so low that you don't know which way to go, come on, take a walk in my shoes. No need to worry about a thing, got the world on a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my blues.
Gotta have something in
I'll
my
take a
inventory I can
look
throw
at
in.
my enormous penis.
Okay, now I'm one over again.
Okay, this counts as an attack, and Zoria can see him playing, so can she dodge?
No one saw that coming. No one was getting that.
Oh, yes.
Well, I got great big amounts in the place where it counts, and when I look there, it's a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything's going
I think that's it.
The irritating thing is that it's the same melody as That's What Friends Are For from the Jungle Book, which is what I thought you were singing.
God.
Quick question. What is
Aye.
everyone's marching order at the moment? Is that where is everyone designated? I'm assuming Archibald's in the cart.
No, I'm just dragging myself. I was holding on to the back, just sort of like, yes, I'm in the car.
Hi, I'm Sir Archibald, and welcome to Jackass.
Yeah, just like really aggressively fast and crawling with his arms. Just like, I am independent.
You can do this. Excellent.
Anyway,
Okay.
sorry, go on.
Okay. So, who's leading? I will need someone to make me a
Me.
survival check for making their way through this. So
I
it doesn't
am-
have to be the person up front, but whoever is tracking, making paths.
I think I'll be like at the front of the main group, stood next to my mule Bill, just to try and stop Edgar from feeding it more alcohol.
Oh, actually, I'm trying to flag down Tate, so I'm going to have a private word with him, so sort of like flag him down to the back a bit.
Okay.
For operating the vehicle, by the way, for operating the cart, because I can do that. I've got land vehicles, so I can do a vehicle check if that's what you need.
I'll
No,
hover
that's-
next. I'll hover next to Archie and be like, "Hey,
Hey,
wanna go for a flight?"
want to go for a fly? Jesus, I suppose I could. Yeah, that'd be fun.
I mean, you teach me Sylvan, so I thought if you want to get out of here, we could fly above it and scout a bit if you want.
Oh yes, we could look ahead and scout, and I can get you back on your pronouns. We can have a run
Oh
through some
no,
Sylvan
no!
pronouns.
Can we do something else? I really hate those.
Yes, I know, but look, that's the agreement. Let's go up. We'll have a fly. We'll get away from everything, and we can practice those pronouns again. We can just
Schmetterling.
if you prefer.
All right, I polymorph into a giant eagle, and Archie can sit on my back.
Nice.
Okay. Let me just double check how big giant eagles are.
A large.
They do it all the time in Critical Role.
They're
They carry
Do
people.
They carry?
pretty
Do they
chunky.
carry, like mediums, or do
chunky.
they carry
I
small
am a
people?
very
Yeah,
small
they can-
person.
They can carry medium-sized creatures. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are large. They can carry. Yeah, sure. I wasn't sure if it was like a medium beast, because that would still be a giant eagle.
I'm still flagging down Tate. Have a word with him.
Okay,
Then
sure
do
thing.
that.
So, basically, Kara puffs into an eagle, Archie sort of clambers aboard, and then they disappear, and vaguely in the air somewhere you can hear, I can show you the world, and then it's gone.
Archie,
Edgar.
fuck! And I like grab the reins, like shit.
Just immediately, doesn't let anyone know. Just immediately lets go of the reins. Goes.
Don't
Bill
leave me
just
with the
stops.
don't leave me with the alcoholic
So-
mule.
Archie, you can check too. I mean, I will
Oh yeah.
have a look
perception-
out too. So
Yeah, perception check.
Sure.
have a look
Yeah.
around.
I need a survival check from someone.
Sorry,
If you are flying above, Kara or Archie will give you advantage on that to sort of scout.
I've got a wait. Where's survival?
Yeah, I feel like if they get advantage, that should be their thing. Also, I've just written.
I have a
I've not actually got any-
+3.
I have a
Not got any
-1,
dice
so
on
I'm gonna
me?
let you
Okay,
do
I'll
that.
do it.
Online roll if you need to, Zaria.
Yeah.
A dirty 20, please.
Nice.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Edgar, you said you were approaching Tade.
Yes, I'm trying to flag him down towards the back of the wagon to sort of have a secluded conversation with him.
Okay.
Yes. Mr. Lurin, would you care to have a conversation with me about something, please?
Just like, certainly, baby. What's up?
I was inquiring as to where exactly is this place we're going. I mean, I know you briefly mentioned it was like I believe it was what's the word I'm looking for? A convent of some kind, or
It's a monastery.
there's a
baby.
monastery, right? Okay. And is are they the followers of Aphrodite, or is it somewhere you come across in your travels?
Oh no, baby. I found these gentlemen when I was still in my hazier days. I don't recall much about what they did to me. I believe that was after I became a priest. Although, again, that entire timeline is somewhat jumbled. But,
Sounds like you've had an interesting past in that case.
Well, yes, baby. I indulged in many, many, many interesting adventures before I became a follower of Aphrodite.
Fair
In
enough.
fact, it's possible those adventures are what resulted in me joining the cult. Again, I cannot exactly...
It's a cult.
Well, a cult in the sense that it's a religious tradition based around a single deity. Everything's a cult.
Are you here for the cult
okay,
stuff,
sorry.
Ryan?
I hate it. I hate it. Sunflower surprise. The mule is an alcoholic. I hate it so much.
That's canon now.
Awesome.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes, he's a drunk donkey. Hell yeah. I have to feed him beer and...
Freaking mule!
Enough.
Can someone please give me some
Giving
fan
it
art of that? I
alcohol.
desperately want to see some art of
You
this
just see Edgar slumped against the donkey getting drunk and just pouring him a fucking drink.
Okay.
I've got,
okay. Sorry, Cara.
Next time we're going to town, I'm getting Bacardi. We're making.
No. Give him some
for this
shrooms.
donkey.
You are not giving my donkey. I am not aware of my surroundings. I am that focused on making sure no one feeds anything to my
You
mule.
don't know shit. You weren't even there. You didn't even know Edgar got him gave him some
Guys,
wine.
for a start, the only reason you guys survive any of those mushrooms is because you're level 10. You're basically superhuman by this point. A donkey will not.
I believe I was monologuing, baby.
I just got monologued.
Oh, yeah.
Suck it, Dungeon Master.
You slide down.
Anyway, Mr. Taylor, you were saying something to me, good sir.
Yes, but they specifically worship. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm trying to remember this from my actual notes, Dungeon Master. The monastery worships the god of silence. Is that correct?
Yes. I believe his name was Hippocrates.
Yes, Hippocrates.
No.
That's correct.
It sounds like
Yeah,
a boring fellow.
Harpocrates. Harpocrates. Was the god of silence. The name of the island was Penance.
Penance. Yes.
Penance.
Like,
Penance.
Penance.
Sorry, not Penance.
Penance.
The pirates of Penance.
Anyway,
I am the very model of a modern bard, baby. Let's see. Let's go. So anyway, where were we?
so,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, so you sure these people can help us then?
Well, they were scholars and great, your masters of religious studies. It was one of the many reasons I went to the island, but some interesting events occurred involving an Eltharan and myself acting as a honeypot and my obtaining this cute little mirror. And
Oh, Tate, are we running into an ex by any chance?
oh, definitely not, baby.
Okay.
You're familiar with the somewhat crass term, do not place one's dick in crazy?
Someone clip that.
One should not place.
Hang on, I'm broken character. I'm broken.
No one was prepared for that.
Don't put your dick in crazy. I mean,
Oh god, there should be a sea shanty song with Tate in it. I'm swearing to God.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
You can definitely make a sea shanty of "Don't put your dick in
their
crazy."
dick in crazy. Anyway,
There once was a dude who. Never mind.
No.
There once was a bard and his
We are
name was
not-
Tate.
we are
A
not
thousand
giving that
women
We'll
he'd
make it for
have
next
laid.
time. We'll make it for next time.
yes.
but no.
Oh god, I got ideas.
We should hopefully
crazy
not
da-
be in a position where we'll be running into any ex of mine. But believe me, any exes I've left behind are probably much more dangerous than that Altharan.
Oh, good sir, you sound worse than me.
Again, I do not remember most of it. There's at least a 4-year period of my life that I cannot account for.
Who the fuck are you meant to be, Aerosmith?
Tate, can you make me a intelligence check, please? Or a history check? Either one.
History. I have proficiency in history, so this should be interesting.
Good, you can take
let's
that
take a look here. Let's see. History. Actually, hold on. I may be lying. Nope, I have +3 to it, but that's still something. 8.
Intelligence check then. 8. Okay. You briefly look around the area that you're in, and you can see some landmarks that you feel like you should know in the distance. That's it.
That's it? Wait a
That's
minute.
it.
Why am I concerned all of a sudden? Okay.
You failed.
Anyway, so, but yes, they are great studies. They are great scholars of religious lore. I believe if anyone will be able to find the name of an extinct deity, that perhaps they will know.
Very well. And one more thing I need to acquiesce is that we need to work. Although it may be difficult because we're on the run at the moment, we still need employment to survive. Our pockets are light at this moment in time, and although I would be able to procure such funds by, sticky fingers and whatnot, it would be a bit more, how do I say, sensible if we actually had some honest work.
Well, baby, as a traveling matchmaker, it is my duty to present myself as a priest of Aphrodite in any residence that we happen to turn up in, and offer my services to the local community. Of course, I can charge a premium. This could be used to cover our own expenses as well as my own. Naturally, if there are any weddings to perform, that will be a nice happy accident. But I'm sure I will be able to find work. I'm sure Sir Archibald will find some individuals requiring some kind of arcane consultation. No doubt Kara will obtain funds however Kara obtains funds.
Kara thought about healing people for money, maybe? Or sending messages, just...
Oh, so you're going for the American system?
Oh yeah, but I actually can send messages and they arrive.
The god of tricksters and making sure that your illness isn't covered as a pre-existing condition.
Yeah.
Well, the only way, that just leaves myself, Ferocity, and Zuria then. I mean,
I'm sure Zuria can find some wood to chop.
I suppose I could either go to the sticky fingers, or it's either that case or go towards gambling. I mean, I do have a die set on me, so I mean, it's something we could coerce into.
I do need victims. You need to scout for me.
Not there.
Got some
Kara
amazing ideas for
and
cons.
Yep.
Sorry, Kara and Archie, whoever was doing the survival check for me, can you please roll?
We rolled already, dirty 20.
Oh, you got a dirty 20, of course you did. So, while you were flying up in the air, leading the small troop along the road, you guys can see a lot further than the rest of them. And looking down the road, you can see in the distance what appears to be a town. A collection of houses that are moving slowly into your field of vision. But closer than that, you spot a dust cloud on the road.
Payday, payday, payday.
Within that dust cloud, you can vaguely make out figures.
How far are we away?
Quite a distance away right now. This is like maybe a kilometer. You can't really see anything more than like shapes and like dust being kicked up from the road.
So still like 5 minutes maybe or something before we hit them?
You've got time.
Okay. Archie? I'm an eagle.
Yeah.
You want to go down or?
Yeah, let's head down now. Let them know what we can see up here.
I'm gonna have some fun and just dive down to give him a little.
And
then
check, Archie.
and then slowly glide onto the wagon.
Okay.
Everyone hearing it just, it's just nice and quiet.
You've not strapped yourself on, dude. I'll give me a strength check.
Strength.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, strength is not poor old Archie. Ugh, God.
Oh, give him a dex at least.
Athletics,
Kill
maybe.
Archie from an eagle.
No.
Hey, look,
an
Kara
8.
made her decision.
Oh.
What did you get?
8.
8. Okay. So pulling down from the glide and pulls up to the cart, and sort of as she pulls up, you just go slide off the back into the back of the cart, just like and hold on. The wizards. Oh my god, that's 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you just like
How much?
And he doesn't feel a
4.
single bit of it.
Right.
I rolled a d4.
the wizard's like least favorite dice.
Yeah, I know.
know.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Okay, I'll give him some. I shapeshift back and I put healing word. Dumbass.
Okay. Heals 4 dumbass damage. How much? What's your wisdom modifier? Is it +3?
Wisdom, +7. Wait.
What?
Oh, that's a save. Sorry, 3. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
3. Okay, then you are instantly healed to full, Archie.
Okay, cool.
You don't even need to roll for it because you'll overheal
Okay.
higher than a 1.
I'm sorry. I thought I'll give you some adventure. I'm really sorry.
Oh,
I hope you enjoyed the ride.
It's a hate crime. I don't know what type of hate crime, but I hate it.
Archie, I'm so sorry. Did you like the drop though? I think it was really fun.
That was fun. Yes, it was very fun. Maybe not do that again. Ow.
I'll touch him, heal him, and I'm really sorry.
Was it healing word or was it cure wounds? Sorry.
No, healing word.
Cool. All right. That's what it doesn't really matter. Both the same. Well, 4.
Okay.
In purpose of the actual man.
We're coming up
do
to
you want to
dusk
tell
cloud,
the
everyone,
group?
guys, as well? By the way.
Okay, cool.
Say that again, Archie.
So I was telling the group that we're
Yeah.
coming up to a big ass dust cloud.
We have company. What do we do?
We're getting a Mad Max situation on our hands.
How about get help? No, I'm just kidding.
Let's do get help.
What's Mad Max?
It's a book I read.
You can read.
Maybe.
Why are you surprised by that?
I hate to be the voice of reason
Oh,
here.
hydrate check.
Hydrate.
damn it.
Oh, here we go. Right.
Oh yeah, let's
Thanks
hydrate
again,
first.
babe.
Hydrate.
Well, I've got a little bit left.
It tastes so much better from a stolen mug.
Thank you for keeping us healthy, Jennifer. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
We only ask for subs so they can then take care of us.
No. Right.
So from what you guys can see, you saw like figures and a dust ladder. That's basically all you can see.
Can I check the surrounding if we can hide maybe around us or ahead of
yes.
us?
It doesn't look like it would be a particularly difficult area to hide. The only problem might be the cart itself. You could easily move off of the track and maybe hide in some bushes, but the cart is probably a little bit bigger and more difficult.
Might I suggest the sensible approach, as in the previous engagements with people resulted in miscommunication with a gelatinous person which turned into a turtle, and also last time and the time before that some death of one of our companions. So I suggest we take the sensible approach, and possibly myself
Dance.
and Kara go and scout ahead. And once we see what's going on, Kara could send a little word back to people, and then we make a decision from there what we're going on. Identify the threat if there is one, and then possibly.
You could just have said, let's find out what it is before we hit it. That would have been quicker.
Yes, but his was more comprehensive. Makes
Yes,
more
and-
sense that way.
and also more intelligent. But anyway,
I turn to Zuria and I'm like, your dad says hi, he loves you. And then we walk off.
Why the fuck are you talking to my dad?
Because I
Stop
can.
Daddy.
Oh! Jory is like genuinely pissed at that. Like she gave no one permission to talk to her relatives.
I'll kill your boyfriend a third time.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, you are not gonna say that
Out
in
of
vain
character,
because
out of
if
character.
you did, if you said that in character, we
Kill
would
someone.
have
Terra.
had a different role play of combat.
Although I did circumcise him the first time, so.
Oh my god.
Oh,
You also
yeah, I
danced in the
remember.
rain or something
Uh,
for 4 hours, so.
oh, that'd be a hell of a band name, gosh.
Oh,
Anyway,
God.
are we all in agreement that myself and Kara shall scout ahead promptly, and then we shall return?
Sure.
We're not talking to you, we're talking to the party member. You're the DM.
Oh,
You're...
sorry. I'm most
Sorry, I know.
but that's fine.
Yes. Sounds wise.
Companions?
Okay.
Yes, okay then. Kara,
right.
would you care to lead the way?
Well, I go left, you go right. And Tate, I'm gonna message you.
I go that way, you go this way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hide and
yes.
stealth.
Both of you, make me stealth rolls, please.
Oh, I don't need to re-roll that. No. That is.
Oh my goodness, 26.
I take it pass without a
Nice.
trace, isn't it? Is it?
Do you want me to turn it on?
No, it's fine. I mean, I got 30, so.
Shut up!
I want to have 40.
I mean,
30.
yeah, I
30
got.
points.
I rolled a 17. I got plus 13 to stealth.
Edgar,
Dude, what the fuck?
Edgar just goes,
Expertise.
now we will move on to search ahead. Cloak of billowing, and then
Yeah.
just disappears off the side of the road.
I suppose
Bro,
I
pompous
like.
prick. That's very loud, clothed. He is stealthy boy.
I will turn over to Ferris and say, are you sure he doesn't have magic? Like, I swear he just seemed to vanish.
I guess I like lead Bill with the car into the bushes to hide in the woods.
You're not putting me in the bushes.
Yep.
I'm not giving you a choice.
Oh, I just want to see a scene with Archibald like doing a war chariot with a cart and a donkey and doing like drive-by spell casting.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys.
We're doing some ghetto stuff here.
Magic missile, get fucked.
Yeah,
Roll
yeah.
me one of you roll me an animal handling check, and the other one roll me a disadvantaged stealth check for it.
I'll do the stealth might as well.
Okay.
I'll do the animal handling because I'm the one leading
Okay.
the.
Edgar and
Oh,
Kara,
disadvantage,
please give me
oh.
perceptions.
I got
Kara,
a nat 20.
Nice. Kara, you're gonna make yours with disadvantage because this is sunlight.
Okay, I also have a passive that doesn't matter, right?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Because you're actively looking.
I got for stealth a solid 5.
Okay.
Oh man,
Okay.
one was a net
Okay.
20. Fucking hell.
So I become the mule whisperer, and you
Yeah.
can't hide anything in the middle of a
To be
thicket of
fair,
trees.
He just
It's
falls
a bit
out.
of a difficult situation. You are like going towards a bunch of bushes. Archie does his best. As you sort of expertly move Bill, you just sort of like stick a carrot in front of him and he just sort of just the right distance away from him so he can't quite get it. And just sort of keeps like
Is Bill hungover?
all the time. Just like out the path. And Archie, as you sort of pull into this bush, you sort of grab some of the brush and try and pull it into the cart to cover it up. From where you are, it looks fine.
Is this a case of if I can't see you, you can't see me?
It's more the fact that Archie is having severe difficulties moving vegetation to cover this thing, and also it's not a very big bush. There's not really much area to hide it. It's a little difficult. Just a bit tricky.
It's a finely trimmed bush.
And Edgar and Kara, what were your perceptions?
I rolled a 9. Is it 19? No. Yes. No. 18. Sorry. 16 plus 2.
18?
Also, Rob, that was very inappropriate, not funny, and I hate you.
No one picked it up, so no one.
Not
So it doesn't
really.
be a thing.
What did you say?
Nothing.
It was a very well trimmed bush.
Oh my god.
God. Okay, sure. Kara, what did you get?
If it was not disadvantaged, it would have been a net 20, but like this, it's 15.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Edgar, you can see a little bit further. Kara, you're sort of squinting into the sunlight. It's a little difficult to see. You can make up the dust clouds quite rapidly approaching. It's moving quicker than you would imagine anything on foot would. Moving a bit closer, you can see that this seems to be a group of people on horseback, moving quite rapidly. And
Do we
as far
see-
as you can see, from where you are, you can't quite make out the heraldry or uniform, but it seems to be that they are well equipped.
Does it look military or?
Yes, there's not a huge amount of like standing military within the country, but each city-state has like a standing army that can sort of.
Is it
be
like a
called upon
city
if need
guard
be.
or something?
You would imagine it would probably something similar.
Okay.
Can anyone else hear like constant Discord ping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that
Yep.
too.
It's mine, but I thought I turned off my Discord volume, so just.
I was checking mine, and I'm like, they're all muted. It's not me.
Everyone else at home was sitting there like, why? Who's messaging me? It's fine.
Ghost messages.
So I want to point out at this point, I don't think I'm going to do anything stupid because
No.
I don't have anything a task. So I'm just going to remain hit.
That'd be a first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I learnt my lesson after the ooze.
Okay. Sure. So the from where you guys can see, Ferriston, you can see, because you're not leading the cart, you can see that it's not particularly well hidden.
Zuria, do you mind putting it further into the bush? I can see it from about... Yeah, that angle, not very hidden. I'm sorry.
It's not my fault, and can I climb a tree and, like, send some branches down to cover the cart?
This area, there doesn't look like there's many trees particularly nearby. It's a fairly open space around this area of the road. The bushes were fairly small to begin with. Difficult to hide. There's not really much in the way of things to pick up from the ground right now.
We have a posture check.
Right, here we go.
No, I need to pee. God damn it.
Need to pee break?
No.
Pee break.
No. God.
No?
No?
It's
We don't
fine.
need a pee break
Later.
yet?
Okay.
Later. Sorry.
So there's no trees at all.
Not really.
Saplings?
Yeah, there's a few saplings. You probably
Okay.
rip up some grass if you wanted.
Grass isn't gonna cover anything.
No?
Are there any, like...
Probably aren't.
Are there
Archie-
any areas of is like any sort of dips that we can put the cart in temporarily?
You could try and maneuver the cart into a different area to try and hide it better if you wanted, but like this is probably there's not like a hole in the ground where you could drop the cart in right now.
Is there
Right.
anywhere that could give us at least half cover?
Different question. I'm
No,
not there,
not
but
really.
Archie, enlarge. Can you make things smaller?
I can cast reduce.
I ain't talking to Archie, so I'm not asking him.
Oh, that would be such a cruel trick.
Yeah.
If
No,
if-
Archie will say.
If Archie casts reduce on Bill, I will pick up the donkey under my arm.
Oh,
that's
it's
adorable!
like a little puppy in a handbag or something like that.
You're not
Bill is
picking
not
up my
that.
mule.
He's just picking up ass, that's all. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a blonde girl that has a rich father. It's got like one of those dogs in her handbag or something like that.
Oh,
Kill you.
no.
My name
can't
is
see my
Stacey.
face.
This is my
Dirty
No, I
looks
can't.
could kill.
Oh, nice.
In this
Could use it on the
situation,
cart.
I
The
would
donkey
suggest
is
if
not
you
the
guys want to
problem here in
hide,
particular.
I'll remain here and use my skills of persuasion if they bother to stop and talk.
You're gonna tell them that this isn't the ass you're looking for.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I feel
yeah, I
so
know.
I
ashamed.
fucking love that.
The
Zaria. Oh, yeah.
donkey itself is not really the problem here. It's more the size of the cart and the size of the bush. The cart itself is bigger than the bush.
Can't you
Rob,
make
I
the
will
cart
kick you from
small?
the Zoom call.
Can't you shrink the cart?
Yeah, but I can't shrink. I could shrink the cart, but I can only shrink the cart alone. I can only shrink one thing.
Can't you
That's
make,
enough. The cart
can't
is
you
the
make
issue.
the bush bigger?
Yeah, you can
I
make the
could make
bush
a bigger
bigger.
bush. Yep, I can have a bigger bush.
Okay. Okay.
Robert!
Oh, brilliant.
Would you like to enlarge the bush?
Yes,
Can we
yes,
figure
I
out
will.
Deep
where-
break.
Can we
I am-
call it a rhododendron at least?
What the hell?
Because the oldest one out of all of us is acting like a 12-year-old.
Oh my god. Gil, you don't see it, but Edgar just got up.
Yeah, he just got
Oh,
up
I
and
can-
walked off.
I can see him. I can see him on screen. He's dying.
Yeah, he's absolutely dying. Okay.
Oh god, I've gone through my eyeliner. I can't read. I've gone. Jesus Christ.
Oh, dearie me.
I'm ashamed at everyone.
I would repeat the line, but I fear we may have a heart attack on Edgar's.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yes,
Don't do
I
it.
Say,
shall
are you going to
change the
enlarge the
physical
foliage?
appearance of the brush.
That's better. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
What? No.
Okay. So, standing there, you're sort of panicking briefly as like you realize that the flora is not really covering the cart itself. So you put a hand on the sort of various pieces of flora and leaves, and I'm trying to avoid bush so much.
Say twigs.
I give up. Grabs it and it just like.
Yeah, grab that bush.
Shut up.
Rob is destroyed. I love you, Rob.
The shrubbery. Thank you. So bring me a shrubbery. Suddenly, huge shrubbery. It actually managed to cover the cart pretty well from this angle. It does. You know what? For that, I would like you to make me dexterity saving throws if you're next to the bush.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
It's visible, so I get advantage.
Yes, you see it like suddenly erupt.
That's
Go
meaty
after
17
that.
to me, Dungeon Master.
Taking a break in a minute. Don't worry.
Yeah.
14.
14.
Ooh, 19. I finally roll good.
You can't move.
17.
Is it? And Ferriston, I believe you and Tade also need to make me one actually.
Dexterity
Yeah, I
saving
did,
throw.
I got 17.
17.
That'll be a 24.
Nice.
Okay. All of you just about managed to like you see the sudden explosion and of like vines, and you all managed to just about move yourself out of the way. You're still within the sort of area of the shrubbery, but none of the branches managed to completely entangle you and stop you from moving, and you all seem to be covered. As you are, just as this manages to happen, you guys can now see this dust cloud approaching. Edgar and Kara, what are you doing over there?
I would like to disguise myself as a very old person, grab a stick and walk onto the road and just be like, oh, you can't see that. I'm sorry.
I can't see anything.
I'm doing that, what you do in improv acting when you're old person with a stick. Like,
There you go.
Are you doing
yes,
the old
exactly that.
Are you doing the old Pippin Pescopopoulos
Sure.
routine from Avatar?
Okay.
And send a word to Tate. They look like military. I'm an old person distracting them.
Can I see any more clearly as to who these people are?
As they get closer, you can see that they seem to have fairly standard equipment, but as they start getting closer, they do seem to have some slightly recognizable colors. Mostly what they're wearing is similar to the guard from back north.
Ooh.
Not from your town, perhaps. Your city, perhaps, but it's the same sort of style.
What, as in, like, Zeus's spire?
Sorry?
So they're
As in Zeus's
No,
spire?
not the same as Zeus.
they're elvish.
You can't tell from here.
Okay. I'll just try to block as much road as possible so they have to slow down.
I will be on. Do I see this?
Yeah, you see, I'm winking you. I'm saying, stay
yes.
back. Stay back.
I'm gonna draw my sword just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Kara, can you make me a history check for me, please?
Oh God.
As they get closer.
I don't do history and I don't do
That's
religion.
fine. I don't really expect you to know history, but like just in case you
Oh,
suddenly remember
I
something.
rolled a 18 plus 1. That's a 19.
Okay.
Sometimes I know
Um,
things.
Why
From what
does
you
the
can
old
remember-
lady sound Japanese?
She's not yet an old lady.
So from what you can remember, you see the heraldry, and it looks similar to some of the stuff that you would see. It's quite embellished, the sort of armor and the style, lots of curved edges, and as far as you can remember, a lot of the families from further north are higher class, would be the way to put it.
Oh shit.
They're very much a ruling class.
Oh, good.
They ain't gonna run over an old lady.
Archie? So Archie's level.
Yeah.
Archie's.
Sort of-
What color? Did we ever talk about your family? Do I know what your colors are?
I haven't
no,
actually
I don't
discussed
think.
what my family colours are.
I just
okay.
want to point out one thing. If it looks like these people ain't going to give a shit about this, I will... If it looks okay, as in like they look like they're about to trample her, I would like to be ready to zoom in and
Dude, I'm fine.
take out.
I'm fine.
I
Okay.
don't know this.
So,
Edgar,
as
don't
they
engage.
start thundering down the road towards you, you hear it from in amongst this crowd of people moving. Someone at the front with a thaumaturgy enhanced voice booms toward you. Make way! Move!
I'm really slowly trying and almost stumbling and falling.
Make way! This is your final warning!
I keep doing that, and let's see. What can I do?
Condition in the road, by the way.
Oh, can I?
Not slow it down.
Wait, can I do a thaumaturgy too at the same time?
Yes.
I want to make the floor tremble, like move underneath their horses.
Unfortunately, it's already rumbling, and its thaumaturgy doesn't create enough of a change.
Okay.
Right.
It's a
It-
cantrip, so it really
Yeah, it's a
doesn't have
cantrip,
enough-
so it doesn't have much power.
No,
The DM has been
they are
trying
getting
to.
close.
The
Okay.
DM has been trying to kill us for
It's fine.
3 months, and it happens when he's trying not to.
Okay,
It's fine.
I'm excited.
I'll stand there.
Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
It's fine.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
I have a plan. Not a good plan, but it's a plan.
18. No, sorry, 19. 19.
19. Okay.
God, it's gonna be like that scene out of
And
Gladiator. when
that's
the
okay.
chick
You
gets
passed that
taken
one.
out.
Make me a second one.
Wait. 16?
Okay.
Okay.
Make me a third.
Oh god.
Actually, hold on. Just let me
Wait,
go for a second.
wait. 18 plus 4, 22.
She just got a pinball in between all these horses and come out unscathed.
Yep. Okay. Make me. You're now. As you were standing there, these things start firing past you. Multiple of them slightly move out of the way. The horses seem to react on their own to slightly move, but they don't really make a huge amount. The ones behind are not even trying to avoid because they haven't seen you. So now, please make me 3 different disadvantaged dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there we go.
As
Okay.
they're going past, do I see clearly who these people are now?
See that they are probably. You're not familiar specifically with their heraldry,
Okay.
but they are almost certainly from the Fagel.
Okay, 11, 18, and 21.
21. Okay. But you are going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as one of them slams into you with its shoulder, and this old woman hits the deck straight down. They did not slow down
Okay.
at all.
I'll send a message to Tate. They did not slow down. I hope you're hidden. And they are from the north. So Elven, right? Gil?
Not all of them.
Grandma
You can see that some
got
of them
run
seem to have
over by the
conquered-
cavalry.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go pick up
Grandma
Tara.
got run over by a reindeer.
Am I able to see them at all?
Yes. Coming by, you can sort of peer through the shrub and see. Again, they don't seem particularly familiar to you, but you do recognize that they are, again, garbed similarly to those in the Fagel.
Okie dokie.
Can I yell after them?
Oh wait.
Gil
oh,
has
no.
frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Snappers! How dare you?
Okay,
run
I
over
thought
an
everyone
old
was
lady?
just. I thought everyone was just like listening, and I was like,
Oh,
No,
I was waiting. I was
you
like,
phased
what's
out.
going on? What did I miss? Sorry.
I wanted to shout after them like, "That's not how you treat a lady."
No response.
I
at
know.
all.
I know.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at him as I go.
wait, how many of us see this?
Okay.
No, I'm
You
joking.
guys, they were further ahead. Edgar is probably the only one that sees this.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
I did send a message to them. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was before.
Tate,
Okay, cool.
Tate got the message. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As they thunder by the area, as far as you can tell, they do not manage to spot anything. They're not particularly looking around. It seems that they are intent on going somewhere and going somewhere fast. But they do not spot the cart and the various faces poking out of it. And after maybe about 2 minutes, you see that this dust cloud disappears around the next corner behind you. Have I?
Well, moving on, baby.
Oh no, I haven't. There we are.
Jesus.
Yeah, God, those were some good dex rolls. Jesus.
I know. Bloody hell. Did
You're on
very
mute,
well on
love.
Dex.
I'm not on mute.
No, I was. No, I also
right.
have a +4 in Dex, so.
It's still.
I know!
got
They
one of
rolled
them.
nice today.
Excellent. But yeah,
But it's like the last one
fine.
was a 19 and a 17. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
It'd be at all possible to take a short break.
of course. You know what? This is probably is a good time as any. So we'll pause here. Seeing these this dust cloud disappear around the corner, you turn your attention back, and are now that the obstruction of flying dust has moved. What you can see is a small town just appearing around the corner. For the moment, we will take a break there, guys. We'll be back in 15 minutes or so. So please don't go anywhere. If you can, please check out Geeky Clean. They do a wonderful selection of toiletry products in this form of bath bombs and even dice with, I will admit it, ducks inside. Please use the code Dead Bard Society and you will get a 10% discount and you will get to help out the stream itself. Thank you very much.
I
guys. We'll be
actually
back
need
in
to
15.
use that.
All right. See you soon, guys.
In a minute.
Oh, no, hold on. They can't hear you. No, there's no desperate... Oh, come on. Yeah, yeah, this one's on me. What? Why would you do this to me? It's not it says there's no inputs for audio again for the rest of you, so it's only me. Hi everyone, glad you can hear me. Sorry about everyone else. Come on. And we're back. Okay, so
We're back. Stop saying
Ass.
Are we back?
Meow.
Posterior.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us. It's okay. It's all fixed now.
Excellent. Okay, so guys, thank you for bearing with us. Apologies, we had to get a break sorted, and apologies again for the audio. I'll be firing someone later.
Oh!
So good.
Gil,
So
you're such a
where we
baby.
left off before, the party had just sort of all of them but one had moved out of the way of a group of what seemed to be knights thundering down the road. Kara, who as an old woman definitely managed to avoid most of the horses until being knocked down by one of them, but she was mostly all right. Everyone else, the cloud disappears, and in front of you, you can see the edges, the fringes of what seems to be a town. What do you do?
I'll keep wobbling towards the city because I have a couple more minutes.
I'm gonna go.
You didn't see it, but yeah.
Oh, I did see. I saw all of that. I saw the ninja-like skills, and all of a sudden you fucking taking something to the face.
I'm making myself beautiful, baby.
Okay. How do you make yourself beautiful?
Well, one is that I'll be using my disguise kit just to make sure that I'm clean looking from the road and whatnot. Make sure that I'm dusted.
Prestidigitation, for example.
Yes, I will prestidigitate to Actually, wait, hold on. I forgot whether I actually took it. That's a good question.
Huh? I think someone had prestidigitation, didn't they?
Let's see. Oh, yes, I do have it, yes. So
you have it, I don't.
Someone has prestidigitation because they prestidigitated the blood off of me before I comforted an old man.
And I threw water at you, just saying.
Well, I prestidigitate myself, make myself nice and clean, make sure that my robe of useful items is nice and smooth, and I just spray myself in like my signature perfume.
Sorry, I've just remembered.
Oh,
give me a second. There we are. Excellent. Yeah, so you are perfectly back to your usual Tade self, clean, pressed, and fragrant as ever. Everyone else, is there anything else?
Why is there boudoir music? I don't like the boudoir music.
Okay, sorry. Do you want me to change the music?
That's fine.
We have.
I am kidding, but Zuri is not a fan of the perfume.
You know what? This is fine. Let me just double check. I can't remember what this one is. This might be the wrong music.
It's like medieval babe station music or something like that.
There we are. So heading towards this. No, I can't do this one. Sorry. No, no chance.
We're off at an adventure.
I thought I could deal with it for a while, but
Going
no.
on a bear hunt.
Yeah, no.
Just go back to the other one.
Go back to the boudoir music.
This one'll do. This is fine. Moving towards the town. You can see that it seems to be stirring some memories inside of Tade. You can't physically, they're not tangible.
Oh no.
There's something there.
Tade doesn't know what this is.
Elias
does.
Elias may know, but Tade does not. It looks like as if the whole town is based around the sides of what seems to be a fast-moving river, which seems to at some point disappear. River winds its way down the side of a mountain and then it's gone. There's no further river down.
It's gonna be a sinkhole of something, baby. Let's see.
If anyone could roll me, Tade, I'm gonna say not for you, but anyone else that would like to make me a history check to see if they recognize this place, they're more than welcome to.
I'll make a roll.
I'll give it a go.
I'll roll, but I've got a +0.
I believe,
14.
despite the fact that we can't hear Sir Archibald, that was a nat 20, based on your reaction.
No,
no, I
we've
can't
lost
hear you.
your audio now.
I rolled a 17.
I rolled
17?
an 18.
I must have
18?
taken a gap here in my younger days.
16, Ferriston?
Yep.
Kara?
14, I know shit.
Come on, Sir Archibald. If you get a 15, that means we've got a 14, 15, 16, 17.
Bingo! No, how is it called? I don't know.
Hold on.
Bingo.
Anyone?
I think that's a straight.
There we go. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's
So, Archie, you've heard of this place. This is one that you've heard about. It's quite an interesting dungeon town. This is a place called Riverfall. Because at some point within this town, there is a hole. And it goes down into the earth, and it is the entrance to a dungeon. It was cleared out long ago and it's sort of been left until then, but it's sort of continued to be used as like a frequent use of fresh water. And things are thrown into this like old dungeon and they're taken away by the water and disappear. It's known for being sort of like a bit of a crossroads area. It's quite prosperous just simply for the how quickly the river runs, and it can power water mills quite easily. So there's a lot of farming and grain production in this area, and a lot of the other sort of things that go alongside of it. But yes, it's quite an interesting place, you're aware.
Gil, you're breaking
Because not
up
many
slightly.
dungeons.
Not for me. He's
Not
fine.
for me.
You're breaking up with me?
I cast divorce!
Oh yeah, he can do that, can't he?
Drama
Right.
alert.
Anti-ceremony?
This includes a drama.
200 gold.
Sorry. It's basically it's quite an interesting town. It's what you're aware of.
Okay, Archibald is quite excited. This is, this is my wheelhouse. I like this. It's new, interesting places. I'm very excited.
Does everyone else know this as well?
You may have heard of it.
I will.
Of
may have, like, been-
Riverfall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know the name. You might not know that this is Riverfall, but it's something in the back of your memory.
They may not remember that this
Imaginative
is
name,
Riverfall.
by the way.
Archibald is immediately going to start telling everyone all the interesting things about this town, so everyone knows what I've been told, because I am immediately going like, oh, yes, this is Riverfall. You never guess what you'd know about this place. This place has an amazing
You
river.
see
The far
Ferriston's
thing-
eyes unfocus.
Cross-eyed. Archie starts like telling you all the stuff about Riverfall, the fact that there is quite a lucrative business here, specifically for grain, as well as the fact that there's also a really interesting way that they've actually found to make the grain crush easier with this innovative technology of like this water wheel, and he goes on and on and on, and something about politics of is it ethical to throw something into the dungeon, various stuff like that. You all stop listening very quickly.
Is there a bank at all?
Are you gonna rob a bank?
No.
No.
Probably not.
No.
It's like a small town. Probably not like specific. There might be some place where like valuables are kept, but like not a bank per se.
Dara.
Edgar is an upstanding, high-class citizen. If anyone's going to rob a bank, it's me.
I
Ups.
mean,
don't
you
have
say
the skills.
upstanding.
I'm
He's
sorry.
standing up.
You might, but you might have the skill to pull a heist. Edgar has the skills to get in and get out without anyone noticing.
The definition of a heist.
No. You're the sort of person to take hostages. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh no, sweetheart, I don't take hostages.
That's getting.
She's a man.
Moving down towards the town, you can see that it is. It's not bustling, but it certainly seems like it's got a few people milling about. The general sort of hubbub of movement in the sort of early afternoon, and there's as you first enter it, there is a sort of set of gates that enter, but it's more of just like fences that's then have like an arch of sorts over the top that does just serve as like a main entrance to the actual place.
All right, one more thing.
Yeah.
This is going to seem a bit silly, but I mean, Do we? I mean, how do we want to, well, you know, or make our presence known? Do we want to be more inconspicuous, or do we want to make like a grand entrance or something like that? You know?
Definitely want to be inconspicuous. This is
Oh,
not.
I was going to say, when I said a grand entrance, I was thinking like in that scene of Aladdin where, you know,
I did
Prince
that.
Ali,
I did that in
fabulous.
a stream. If anyone from my other D&D campaign is watching, we Prince our lead in the way to the town, and the warlock rolled a nat 20 on performance. We all joined in. 5 of us on 4 baby dragons, and we convinced the entire town for about 3 hours that we were royalty.
Can Kara like use polymorph to turn Bill into like something majestic?
No.
Oh.
Elephant.
Check to see what wormling stats are. What CR are they?
Wormlings are small creatures, aren't they?
Right.
Yep. Baby dragons is what a wormling is.
Or maybe a wyvern, or
I was
dragon.
going to say babies. Since Edgar made a very valid point that we, of course, will be needing to find some type of gainful employment when we enter this place, what Tane will be doing is what he does best. He plays some sort of... I've never actually decided how, like, a matchmaker would actually, like, walk into a town and, like, announce that they're here potentially to give advice on merits and urgent disputes. But
Sing a love song until everybody notices you, and then say, "Hey, if anyone wants to get married, I'm doing them."
Again, Prince Ali.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match.
No.
Could we be more like a circus type of situation where you offer the love services, I offer the healing services?
Yeah, come and see
So
the
it's
wonderful
like,
freaks
this is-
of the show.
This is Madame Epione. I heal people.
I could, if anyone has anything that they don't want, or anything flammable, any alcohol, I can set it alight. So I could like put my hands on fire for a brief minute as I burn alcohol. Just like flashes of fire in the air just from nowhere.
You should have a flask of oil.
Yeah, we do.
Oil would burn my hands. I do have fire resistance, not immunity.
Okay. So are you just wandering straight through town, or are you aiming for anything in particular? What is the plan?
Is there a pub?
Yeah, tavern.
Do you have
somewhere
a
we can
plan?
stay.
No,
We don't have a plan.
Is there a pub?
Is there a
That's the
pub?
plan.
Very good question. Do you want to just search for one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm
Okay.
gonna keep,
so
while searching, I'm going to keep a mind's eye out for anything that I can hear, any troubles in the area or whatnot. Or
absolutely. Sure thing. Sure thing.
if there's
Can we
any
also-
snooty arseholes that I can hear, I just want to sort of like have some sticky fingers going there. To sort of...
Can we also check if there are shops or something just along the way
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
the pub? Okay, cool.
Hydrate, motherfuckers.
Hydrate. Sorry. Edgar,
Yeah, I hydrate.
if
yeah.
you were specifically looking for someone saying something of interest, roll me a perception for here. It's probably a little difficult. It's very chance-based.
So disadvantage?
Yes.
Well, that's a good one, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Possible. Perception, did you say?
Yes.
It would be, wouldn't it? 14, 12 plus 2.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, people are chatting back and forth. It seems to be fairly boring conversations. Various things about the price of grain and how it's kind of, it's dropping. It's a bit unfortunate, as well as talking about someone's sheep that have, apparently, broken loose from their enclosure, and it was a bit of a laugh. But apart from that, not really that much.
Any higher up people I can,
No.
No.
This doesn't particularly look like a prosperous place, particularly. It looks like it's quite busy.
I'd feel guilty robbing these people, sorry.
But moving through, there are several things that you actually noticed. There is a inn that you passed, which is called the Macabre Jackdaw, which seems to be fairly obvious. It's probably the one that's built for travelers because it is on the main road. And it does have quite a nice sign hanging outside, coming out into the sort of basic shield shape of a jackdaw, sort of that is on a black to grey background, standing above what looks to be a field of various flowers.
Ooh.
My time to shine.
and also moving through, you see a sign hanging over the top of one. Actually, Archie, you see a sign hanging over the top of one of the shops, and it seems to be a couple of what looks to be a spanner with a rune that would implicate one of the deities from that you worship in the Feygill.
Oh, yes.
Archibald worships deities?
Yeah. I worship Ogmar.
Ogmar? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Are we about to all sing Agadoo?
No. It's a Celtic deity.
Abadi Abada?
No, that's Dabba-dee Dabba-da.
Sorry, a mistake. But yes, as for shops, there's a few bits and pieces. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly of interest. Again, it's a small town. It doesn't look like it's got like adventuring goods particularly, as far as you can see just now.
I think this town is boring. We should move on.
I'm liking this this interesting little plate. I want to go in here. I want to go see what's going on in this shop. I've got a little bit.
Archie, can I go with you?
Yeah. Oh, Macabre, you need to warn me when you look. Oh, sorry. What's this one called?
Wait, it's. I just said it. I forgot. I'm old.
Stanley.
Epione.
Bione. Okay, right. Come on then, Bione. We can go off.
Thank
this way.
you.
We might need a third person to be my legs.
Oh, right.
It may also
I
not
can't
last
help you.
too much longer, just so you know.
No,
'cause you
yeah,
haven't been
I
traveling.
know.
It's probably about like 20 minutes, half an hour left.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jory wants
fancy a
in,
trip?
but she's not going to help Archie, so she's not going to offer.
Okay.
Well, I help him, but I'm really not strong right now.
I mean, you are, but you probably.
But people
pretending.
would not understand.
Okay, sure.
She's like
sorry.
built, you know. She's like old person.
I'm
built. She still
old.
has a six
Frail
pack
old
and shit
lady
like that.
built like a Russian
I mean,
tank.
I
yeah.
might make Pilates at night, but
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I'll call out and go, Thurston, fancy a trip?
Yeah, sure.
Lovely.
Jesus, Kara.
what?
I
Oh,
forgot that
sorry.
was-
Well, who's Kara?
You fucked up, my dear.
I did not.
I forgot that was you. Who is this one?
Epione.
Peony. Okay.
Yeah. I can heal people.
How many aliases do you have?
Shh.
Much as she wants.
One
enough.
every time.
Every town?
A town in person. Let's go. This doesn't last long. Come on, boys. I'm slow.
Okay.
You're gonna hop up on your back and be like, little piggyback.
Dude, stop running. I'm slow.
So we've got Archibald, Kara, and Froston going off one place. Tade's eyeing up the tavern.
As is Edgar. In fact, he's actually going to literally wait until the door's open and just skid in there on his knees.
As is Dorian, she's eyeing it up as well.
Okay.
I do want to say, as Tade is heading off that way, Archie is going to shove some coin in your hands, so that we can, if we're going to be staying here, we've got a place we could stay that's safe.
We have a fund for that, don't we? We have a fund for that already.
I think that's gone.
Tade, where are you going?
I was going to head to the tavern, but basically, as Archibald shoves that coin behind, just like, baby, at no point in your noble upbringing did your parents teach you the ancient art of haggling?
Well, yes, I know, but you're the one that's good at haggling. Here's some coin, you haggle it down, I'll have the rest back.
Fair enough, baby. Oh my lord. I'm a bard. I am used to singing for my supper.
Oh, even better then. I can keep my cash. I takes it back. I say, you know.
I just want to say out of character. I remember like two episodes back that Tade put aside a fund for this.
We did.
I did. We
But
have
also
in our
spend.
we have in the communal purse 7 gold pieces and 20 pieces of electrum.
Sweet. Okay. So,
Noble
entering
born, dumb as a rock.
entering the inn. Moving in, Tade, again, you've got that feeling of this. I remember something about this.
So many taverns.
And then, Tade, you look up at a window. And the window is a fine window.
Oh,
Across
no.
the top, there is a, like, what looks like a curtain rail. But there's no curtains on it.
Oh.
And for some reason, that makes you antsy.
I love the face.
Can I look at his face and I'm like, you good? Or
I'm concerned because I can't remember something, and I'm fairly certain that it's important. And if it's from the period of my life that I think it's from, we may be in trouble.
I just.
Well, I say we, I mean me.
do
I just
you
look
need
around.
me to jostle the memory a little?
Just that I don't believe you could. There was so much going through my body at that time. I tried cactuses at one point.
You tried
All
what?
right, peyote. Yeah,
It's the
my man.
quenchiest.
Oh, I the wrong time to take my top knot off.
Right. I have a look around and see if there's anyone nearby that appears to be
cactus
like, to hand maybe the proprietor, perhaps the landlord.
Looking around, there is a fairly obvious bar. This is, it's obviously set up as like a guest house more than anything. There is a bar, but it's not like as well stocked as like a lot of ones. It probably has the basics, but it's not hugely upper class. It seems to have a door into the back, which would likely have a kitchen, you assume. There is a few people sitting, eating down. A halfling out in the corner, sitting down by like a plate of what looks like roasted meats and
You said there
potatoes,
was a
various stuff
kitchen.
like that. There's probably a kitchen, you assume.
Interesting.
But behind the bar, there is a bar lady.
Right. Do I immediately recognize the bar lady?
Not really.
Okay.
Like, again, you're not sure.
Okay, you know what? Tade is going to walk up.
Julian's gonna go with.
Yeah. To the cat. Pardon me, good lady. We were hoping to procure lodging and potentially some food.
She's sort of facing away from you, and she sort of breaks her ears up and sort of half turns and goes, yes, well, I think that we can sort that. You.
It's just like,
You know
yes,
it.
You.
me. Do I know you?
You owe me curtains.
It's like,
Here we go.
Why the? I just
Points at the window. Curtains.
Why
It's like-
Why the fuck do you owe her curtains?
It's like curtains.
Yes.
Okay. I knew there was something.
It's
Did he make them
curtains,
crusty
you
at one
Cade.
point, or?
Curtains.
Begging,
Do you seriously not remember?
it's just like, begging your pardon, man, but if this happens to be from a period of my life that I remember, then I don't remember it, but I do believe it happened.
You'd better believe it happened. You owe me curtains.
Just like, can I ask, would you be so kind as to refresh my memory as to why I owe you a pair of curtains?
He had to wipe something up.
Let us put this this way. You told us all you were, how do you say,
Magician.
cleric. You told us you were cleric. But you had no garments. You had no way to prove. You had no holy symbol. You tried to marry a man in the corner to a dog. And then,
Holy
because
shit.
you had not the proper vestments, you decided to rip down said curtains and wear them
Tate
as
quickly
holy
checks.
garments.
Tate quickly checks the cloak of useful items. Is it the same material? Does it look like curtains?
It's crushed velvet.
Roll me. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Roll me a D100 for this. I want to find out.
Yes.
Oh, no.
After this is concluded, I'm going to go up to the barman and says, "Excuse me, my good sir, this is a good friend of mine. I need details. I'm going to give you a gold to replace the curtains, and in return, I wish to know everything."
D100, correct?
She leans in towards you and goes, "Honestly, it is a very funny story. I enjoy telling it.
Sure
and,
it is.
Not having the curtains, it brings up conversation. So,
Right.
appreciate it.
I still need details, my dear. This is all coming.
You will
I
not
rolled,
believe.
Dungeon Master, I rolled 90 on that.
Oh,
Oh,
that's bad.
There's a patch on it that is...
I know it.
There's a patch on it that it looks like maybe it matches some of the other curtains. One patch.
Right, so basically, just that, begging your pardon, good lady, how many years ago was this approximately?
Let me bring up my notes. I need to figure that out.
Please tell me Tate has undiscovered children in this town.
Kate has so many children.
So many children.
Daddy.
It was roughly in total. You were venturing, doing this massive gap year about what, 5 years ago, right?
Oh, wait, no, like, I know, like, this was way in his earlier days. This would have been, like, in the 10 to 20 region.
Okay, yeah. This was a long time ago. But I never not forget your face. It is very much imprinted on my memory.
So, like, that is a completely fair statement.
Well,
Honestly,
she
cleaning the floor, it took weeks. My God, I don't know what you ate or drank, but you managed to burn a hole in floor.
I want to point out that dog consented to that marriage.
I am so in love with Tate right now. I'm just saying.
I'm in love with the barmaid.
But
You see where you're standing right now. Those is the only new boards in here. You know why? We had to replace.
Do I want to?
Man.
You want to what?
Do I want to know why we had to replace all the boards?
Because we could not get rid of the smell.
You broke British bard.
Tate just takes a moment to sit down and just like, what the fuck did I do here?
What didn't you do, to be honest?
Okay, perhaps we could cut to the part where you tell me
clearly.
the relative portion, the relative amount that the curtains were valued at, plus I don't know what even would be an appropriate amount of interest given like everything that you've told me.
We have a
It was quite
posture check.
impressive. Honestly, the only reason I don't kill you right now is I have a lot of time to process this.
It's just that, how much were the curtains valued at, my good lady?
Well, to be honest, they weren't that expensive. It is just you owe me curtains.
You have story.
Excellent point. Excellent
Oh,
point.
Kara.
I would like you to buy me curtains.
Is there by any chance a weaver in town?
So there probably is. I've never had to go to one before.
Okay.
I've never lost curtains before.
At no point in my life did I ever think that I would need to rebuy curtain.
You have never bought new curtains ever.
We like our style.
1 second, I'm just gonna check the patches from the robes of use for item to see if I've been blessed with a set of curtains.
I'm gonna ask one more question at this point. I'm gonna ask the barmaid. Did you by chance serve tea?
Tea? Is
Yes.
it like the drink? Or...
Yes, the drink. Yes.
Yes? I mean, I'm sure we can. We
So
have
that would
tea.
imply you own a kettle.
No.
You said we are not allowed to use it. You are not either.
I'm not bringing up the kettle.
Oh god, that took me a second. So I was there.
Edgar, shut up.
No, we boiled water in pan.
Good
Of course
choice.
we had kettle.
No.
In that case, I'll have a mug of ale, please.
Right.
I failed to see the logic in this train of thought, but fine. She doesn't sort of pick
Okay. Dungeon Master.
No
Yes.
one in the chat will ever know.
Oh wait,
You
can't
broke the
see
rule.
images.
They will know.
I can't
Right.
see shit.
Oh right. Well, in that case, you're on Discord.
Send a
just now,
picture
yeah?
on. Send it on Discord. Send me a
In the
picture.
meantime, I would like. Can I just look this barmaid up and down? What does she look
Absolutely.
like?
So she is like a boulder of like a halfling. She is stout. If there was ever a stout halfling, this is a stout halfling.
Yeah.
She looks like she could probably break someone in half. She's got heavy set cheekbones. She is like built like a brick wall, to be honest.
I've got the
She looks
worst
like
line
she
for this
can
ever.
press his
Posture check.
pigs. Like, what?
Posture check.
That was
Posture
quite a
check.
while ago, but sure.
Ah, missed it. There you
Oh,
go.
that. You want to pull that out?
Pull what out?
I'm just.
pulling that one out?
I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm. Okay. Zuri is straight,
Uh huh.
but she has been known to lipstick lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You like them short, don't you?
No, weirdly
I like 'em
enough,
big.
this woman
I
is
like 'em plumpy.
not.
Yes.
Oh my god.
This,
Look out! I
this
think Moto
Moto
likes
likes
you.
you. Damn, girl, you big.
Oh, I want to use the line so bad. I want to
This
use the
is-
line
Sorry.
so bad.
this woman is not Zoria's chosen type of woman to lipstick lesbian with. Well, she's impressed, like strength-wise. Like this is a woman
yeah.
who like could hold her own in a fight, as is Zoria. There's a lot of like kinship that Zoria feels with her. And she's gonna order a rum and just
Okay.
wait and see what happens with Tade.
I could just imagine it.
Little early for
Azuria's
rum.
just like,
I like
damn,
it."
girl, I want to buy you health insurance or something like that, you know?
Right, that will be 1 copper for the ale, and I believe that will be 5 for the rum.
Done.
Excellent. Thank you for that.
I hand over
Well.
6.
So I like the tip. Thank you.
Do you happen to have like a dog bowl at all?
A dog bowl.
Yes.
I mean, we have bowl.
Can I? Would you be able to fill up such bowl with some ale, please?
Stop making him
Getting the
drunk.
ass drunk.
Look, I do not trust this. You are his friend. What dog are you serving ale to?
He's trying to get my mule drunk.
Sir, if you are going to have similar situation to last time, you are not allowed to stay here.
I just want to put that. I would like to interject and say that while I apologize for any surely horrible events that I may have caused when I last went through here, that I was not kidding when I said that I was a cleric and I am now ordained, and I make sure my holy symbol is prominently displayed. Like
You are serious?
to the-
What
Yeah.
gods do you follow?
I am a pastor and follower of the Lady of Love herself, Aphrodite Uranus.
Oh, well, this makes sense. This makes sense now.
I would also like to
Don't let
defend
him
myself at
hug
this
you.
point.
What is problem?
Well, I would also like to say, while using panache, to say, though I am, no, Tade Learn here is my faithful companion, and he is also quite a well-esteemed gentleman, as well as Zuria here is a lady of merry eloquence and so whatnot.
Stretch.
Stretching.
Stretch, yes.
Well,
And as I just like flex in front of her, I would use panache to sort of like woo her in a way for us to be more trustworthy in some way.
Can I hit him on the head?
Okay. Okay, then you need to make me a persuasion check, please.
Versus your insight.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Right, what have you got?
So I got 21.
Yes, okay, panache has worked. She is
Yeah.
friendly with you.
All right, expertise for the fucking win. We are not here to cause any trouble. I assure you, my companion Tate here is not going to be repeating his last antics as when the last time he was here. But I would very much like to hear about them.
Of course. Well, you know,
favors. I can tell you. You are a good man. Now, what happened was he comes in here blind drunk and probably on something else with like 4 other sailors, and then they start drinking.
Sailors?
There were sailors involved?
Yes, absolutely. And then
Was he with the sailors or with the sailors?
I could not possibly comment. But
Well, you are charmed, so you have to tell us.
that's not how charm works. But what I can tell you is essentially I lost all business apart from them, and I still made a normal profit.
Oh, well.
I mean,
I had to replace floorboards as they regurgitated several gallons of whatever they drank onto the floor, and then I had to replace it. The curtains were torn down as he tried to marry a dog to one of the sailors, and then wore the curtains as a vestment, pretending he was the Pope.
I'm just going to turn to Tade and sort of give him a gentle hug and whisper in his ear, "You're my favourite now." And just...
Like, he just has memories.
I just
flooding
give
back
him a
in his
pat on
head.
the shoulder.
I'd like
damn.
to hold my. I'd like just want to push my glass out for a refill, another shot of rum, and
It's another six copper, please.
and slide that across as well. I know you. It was 5.
Yep.
I gave you a tip last time. I slide across 5,
Oh, that's fair enough.
and I say you're my favorite barmaid ever.
I would like to get another 2 mugs of ale, and once I have those, I'm going to take one of them and drink and take the other one outside.
Tade, if possible, seeing as like he's feeling wretchedly guilty now.
Right.
Basically, like if you can get like a save with like in the arms of it. I did not catch your name, good lady. I do apologize.
Well, yes,
I
of
love
course.
this Arthur.
Well,
I wanted to punish me in a way.
My
sort
name
of
is
thing.
Bracken.
So Lady Brack, thank you very much for your patience. I once again can only apologize for the things I did in my youth, and of course I will be visiting the local weaver to get a replacement set of curtains to the tune of, what would you say that window is? Like a what, 12, 13 feet? We're talking in length.
Yeah, it's close to, I would imagine.
Yeah, like I'm just like you mentioned you had to replace the floorboards. Like Tade like gets at his purse. Like he tries to look at the quality of the wood, just like
Honestly, but I will accept new curtains, but one thing that I think would be hilarious. Could you scribble your name in the floorboards? I wish people to know.
That's awesome.
He's gonna get his own spot at the bar.
just like any place in particular.
Oh, you see, the new floorboards where we had to replace the substantial, how do you say, reflux.
Yes. I have one more question after this conversation.
Oh
About
no, I have an idea.
Okay.
Tade, I can burn your name into the wood permanently so it won't fade.
Oh.
You sign your
I know this is
name,
going to happen. I know exactly.
and I will use my finger to run over it like pyrography and scorch through where you've signed so it's permanent and it won't fade.
Nice.
Use my
Yeah.
pinky.
I could probably do that. Like,
Okay.
so basically, like once Bracken you like highlights a spot that she'd like the your mark to be made, Tade will go over. He'll write with his finger in a sort of like pretty cursive font. Tade B. Allurin had married someone to a dog here 20 years ago, and then returned to pay for the curtains.
And then just date it.
Now, apostrophe, baby, full stop. Then the date.
Excellent.
Just with my left pinky, just go very gently over it with my nail.
For Tade, I would believe that he could quite effectively do cursive writing. For Zuria,
I'm tracing over.
Yeah, but you're not exactly an artist.
I would like to inspire Zuria and hope that the story so far count as inspiration.
Yeah, no, I'll give this. I'll let you have that.
What's your inspiration die?
1d8.
1d8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd like you to make me a performance check, I think, for doing this. Or sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh, I just got booked on the nose by my cat.
Just realised. Sorry, hold on. Give me a second. I've got the wrong thing on. Just
Yeah,
a
this
second,
music
just
is
a second.
very calm considering the situation.
There we are. There's some tavern music.
My die rolled off the table.
Ah.
Well, go get it then.
It's stuck under the sofa.
I just
Incidentally,
I've lost it.
Get
on,
yourself a dice tray from Hit Point Press.
Oh.
I found it.
What did you roll?
A 7
wait.
on the inspiration die.
Yep. But
Plus what?
So in total, I rolled a 19.
Okay. You make a reasonable job of this. It's just like
I would have laughed so much if you
Wait,
just
what?
like set the place on fire.
no, it's this small.
No, I can
I'll allow
set
this one.
small inanimate objects on fire. I
But
can't
it is
like
wood
just,
that
like,
burns into
poof.
cinders and is covered in alcohol.
Yeah. You managed to burn through a small like pyrography design into it of Tade's handwriting, and it looks all right, to be honest. You're kind of surprised by yourself. It was quite
cat,
well done.
cat, on plums.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, fair enough. Zuria isn't surprised then. At
I'm
her.
cocky as shit. Do you know
That's
me?
a very good point, actually. You just literally just go.
I've had 2 shots of rum in the space of about 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, that's enough to inspire any confidence.
This will be story. This will be story. Okay. Now let's see this. Hey, I didn't get your name last time. This is interesting. Most people around here, they started calling you the Pope.
I love Tade so much.
I am never not calling him that now.
right.
The day the Pope came to water.
I'm going
to Riverfall.
Came to Riverfall.
I'm gonna pull out that sack that I like sent you the image of, like by the way, like DM.
Absolutely, yeah, sure. So you pull off this patch that looks vaguely like a sack, and this sack, it does appear to be a burlap sack with tied up at the end, just like very regular.
What's in
Is
it?
it full?
Nothing. It's a sack.
It's empty. Okay, right. Okay, now I know what that is at least. Yeah, I'll just put that away. Just like what time of the day is it exactly?
This is coming on towards. This is sort of late afternoon, early evening.
Right. So in the early evening. Well, I'm going to assume that any weavers are going to be closed in town probably at this stage in the day.
Probably.
Yeah. So instead, basically, I'll just make sure that I've got a cover charge so that everybody can have a drink. Tate can like go things the least they can fucking do. Like considering they're charging like a copper, I imagine 1 gold piece is probably enough to buy the bar for a while.
Probably.
Yep.
So yeah, just popping over a gold coin.
Yep.
She snatches it out the air as it comes down. So looks at it. Okay, this is fine. You know what we will call it, even Stevens, if you will.
Historical fact. People used to bite gold pieces because gold is an incredibly soft metal, and if you could indent the gold coin with your tooth, it meant there was a high enough gold content for it to be valuable.
No wonder people had shit teeth back then.
It also makes sense why people had gold teeth. They just bit too hard and got stuck.
That's what I just thought.
Can I ask one quick question? I don't want to take a segue or anything like that.
Okay.
I just want to make one observation. Number one, I am getting drunk with a donkey again.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I
You
will
were inside.
fight you.
I went outside.
I
so
will fight you.
I went out. You don't know.
You can go out to find him if you want.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going-
bought a mug of ale. Just, you know.
She saw you walk out with a mug of ale.
Yeah, but she didn't do anything about it. So
I am
Not
going to
yet.
Busy
wink at the
talking.
barmaid and then go outside and find you and kick you into the fucking ground.
because this is
Good.
my second
Cool.
question. Do I notice by chance any strange scratchings in the area, i.e. Thieves' Kent?
That's a very good question, actually. Do you want to roll me? You can try and find some. So let's roll an investigation for that. Anything else you would like to do, Tade, while that's going on?
I guess ask about like any goes around town, and also basically catch up with the barmaid, quote unquote. Like I'm just like she seems shocked when I was now an actual ordained priest. So I'll explain. Yeah, so I'll explain that I'm a matchmaker. Like I travel from town to town. Like I'm helping people facilitate weddings, that kind of thing.
So
like,
staring at you. This is hilarious.
It's just
I wish Ferrelston was there.
I'm going to actually leave you with her for the moment, Tate. And I'm going to shoot over to Archie, Ferriston, and Kara, who you guys wander into this shop. Or what looks like a shop. Or you sort of go up to the window at least. Looking in through the window, you can see, for most of you, a very strange sight. It's what seems to be like all these mechanisms whirring, grinding, moving around. There seems to be like a long line, almost like you would find in a library where a ladder would scoot around. But on top of it, there seems to be something whirring along and slowly making its way along a track. On the ground, there seems to be, or on the walls, there seems to be a multitude of tools set up. There is a table, a desk set up that has all of these small projects, whether it be cogs. Oh, God damn it, Rob. Seriously?
What? Where? What?
You couldn't see my face, so...
You've got that fucking 20 on Finding Thieves' Can, right? Okay, I'll think about that in a minute.
This is why I typed it in the chat so you have time to think of something.
No, it's okay. But seeing all of the tables covered in all of these
Gil?
small mechanisms. Yes?
Could you turn down the music a tiny bit? I am.
Oh, is it too loud?
For me, at least, I'm having a hard time focusing. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
That's as quiet as I can make it.
No,
That's
no,
at
it's fine.
2.
It's fine. It just was a bit loud for me.
Okay, sure thing. And behind all of this sprawled pieces of machinery, tools, various bits and pieces, you can see a very small individual, probably gnome-sized, moving around. You can see sort of a tuft of hair, white and wispy, poking up, sort of twisting up at the end as he sort of bobs his way around. Various things are constantly seeming to move, to be lifted up, back, down, little tweaks here, all this sort of thing.
And that's a shop from Edgar, the holy symbol thing.
Not Edgar.
Edgar's not holy.
Not Edgar. Sorry, Archie.
Yeah.
Yes, this was a sort of
Edgar the Holy. I like it.
Oh, I definitely want to go in here.
Only
This
when
is
it gets
looking fun.
stabbed.
All right, let's go.
Let's have a look. My God.
Archie,
look at this
Archie, I can't read it. What is it?
Oh, sorry. Yes, no, it's a symbol of Orgrimmar. He's a god of knowledge. He's fantastic. It's my deity, actually. It's amazing.
Oh. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's head in. There's all sorts of machinery in here. I love it.
Okay. So moving inside, it's a weird place for most of you. It's as again, you could see most of the stuff from outside, but inside you wouldn't say it was noisy, but it has whirring. It's almost like a constant background buzz of various things moving in and around the space. There is a gnome moving in and about, and hearing the door, he sort of turns around and looks at you all. And, all right, we've got someone in. Who's this then?
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello!
Would you like a seat, old woman?
Hello.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I like to walk sometime.
Oh, good. Well, if you need a seat, just
Oh,
let
yeah,
me know.
it's okay. Did you just call me old woman?
No.
I'm not
at all.
that old. You
Absolutely
look
not. That
older
would
than
have
me.
been very
You
rude.
have white hair. I have gray hair. Fuck you.
It's very rude of you to point that out, but it's fine, to be honest. I always had white hair. It's just that I lost a bit in a couple of explosions. I may have some scar tissue covering
Oh,
most
explosions here in the
Yes.
town? I'm worried.
Well, it's not.
Do
in the
I have
town
to
per
be
se.
worried?
The town is not exploding. The town is not exploding. It's some of the things that I work on.
Oh, is it dangerous in the shop?
Yes.
Okay, I'll stand here.
Okay.
I'll wink at
That should be out
Ferriston.
of the blast radius.
Ferriston is like trying, like the whole time. It's just like,
Oh,
You're very big.
He'll protect me, it's fine. So, what do you have here? It looks interesting. Lots of moving things.
Well, I'm glad you asked. And he like runs away and like comes back and he's like, I just made this. And it seems to be like a clockwork wind-up thing that seems to just like walk on its own when he puts it on the floor. He's like, look at it go, this is amazing.
That is so interesting.
Oh, that is fantastic. Sorry, I need to introduce myself.
So the secret is
you
it's a
see
spring.
Ferriston's
Essentially,
pupils
it's a
just
spring that's wound
dilate.
up all the way
Yeah,
through.
it's like, yeah.
There's
It's
so
a
much
spring
going
that you
on.
wind up to a point, and then when you release it, it slowly unwinds and forces movement. Tension.
Is he doing this? Is he doing this on like a desk at all? Is he
It's on
doing
the
this
floor.
Yeah.
Ferriston like is like down on the floor, like hands on his knees, like looking at it. It's like,
Feston, I'm still on your back.
This is adorable.
Floor just falls out.
no response. No response. He's just. Oh.
Does Archibald fall out?
No, it's like it's
no,
like
no,
how I'm sat. He's like.
Yeah, I'm
Is
just
that
sort of
sort of
hunched over the back where he's.
Right now
down,
you're
I'm
doing a
down,
Marisha
my
Ray,
legs
so-
just sort of like flailed out behind me.
Can I look around while they are checking out the whatever construction that is?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Can I do like a little Arcana check or something on this thing? I want to see like, is there anything like fusions going on? Anything
Absolutely.
fancy?
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh, I want to put up detect magic so I see if there are magical items. In the...
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay, cool.
What'd you roll, Archie?
24.
24. So, from what you can tell, this seems like it is mostly mechanical with maybe a small amount of magic thrown into it. You're not entirely sure what. It's mostly like maybe, if anything, like something for efficiency rather than an actual, like something, a working mechanism that forces it to do something. Kara, there seems to be, again, small pieces of magic floating around, but it's not exactly like a large amount. Maybe a couple of small infusions, pieces of magical tinkering, that sort of thing. And he sort
Can I lean to Archie?
Yeah, of course.
Archie, I think we found the shop for you. This is it. This is what we were waiting for.
Waiting for what? What do you mean? I mean, I know it's.
I mean, you want to be self-sufficient and stuff? That dude can help you. He might have a
What are you
something-
saying there?
No,
I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice that there. Hold on. And he just like disappears and comes back, and he just sort of places a chair down. He's like, "Plop him down here, if you will."
It's like I whispered to Kara. Kara, do you have to keep up this?
Should I go Russian?
Sorry. Which race did we say is Russian?
Sorry.
No. It's like
Excuse me.
Bro.
Any minute now, you're going to turn back into your regular self, and it's going to confuse the hell out.
Okay. Sir, it is really dangerous in here. I'll go outside for a second.
So
Yes, of course.
I wander outside and come back as Kara.
I'm so sorry. She's quite agoraphobic.
I don't know what that word means.
Very rarely comes out with us.
Agoraphobic is that you're afraid of the outside. Why would you willingly go
they're
back
afraid-
into the outside?
No, afraid of leaving their home. That's what
Yeah,
it means.
it's.
Yeah.
She very rarely comes with us on our journeys, and this is her
Where to
first
see?
time.
Oh my
Well,
god.
that's fine.
Okay,
So, hello to you. Who are you?
So,
I run
I've
back in.
got to
I'm
you
Ferriston.
Did you say
Hello.
where did she go? Oh my god, that
you
old
made-
woman, she's driving me great. What are you guys doing?
Well,
Damn
she ran
it,
that way.
Archie, what are you
I don't know how
sitting
you
on?
missed her. You came in almost immediately after she came out.
Dude, she is fast. She runs away
did
from
not
me.
look
I'm
at-
dude. I have to look after her. It's like, do you know? No, forget it. Anyway,
You better
Archie, what
get
are
her
you
before she
sitting
gets
on?
away then. If she's
No,
that
it's-
fast, she'll probably be off by the river
I
by this
have
point.
no
You don't wanna fall
idea
into
where-
that. She might
she'll
disappear
come
down
back.
into the caverns and never come
That's
back.
fine.
No,
That's fine.
I did hear that people disappear down there sometimes. And then
That's
they can never get
great.
back out.
Dude,
Yes.
I don't want
There is
to
so
look
much
after her
talking going
anymore.
on right now.
Yes. What?
I
Anyway, what's Archie? What are you sitting on? What's up?
The
little
chair
chair.
you provided. It's got a little doohickey here. It's quite cool. I was going to say, sir, I
It
didn't
moves
actually
on
catch
its
your name.
own.
I need to
It moves
introduce.
on its own.
I know. It
What's
moves.
that button there?
And don't press it, it might explode.
Yes, don't press it. I don't want to explode. Not just yet.
Oh, you won't explode that will.
Oh, right.
Might. Not. It's not that it will. It might.
Oh, okay, right. Sorry, sir. I need to introduce myself. Sorry, my name is Sir Archibald. I'm a fellow follower of Ogamar. It is.
Amazing. How do you know?
Yes.
I went. Well, that's great to hear. To be honest, you don't get many of them around here. To be honest.
I know. Yes, I'm out from the Fey Guild usually. Yeah, I'm sort of
That's
rather
a long
far
way
from-
away. That's a long way away.
I know. Yes, I'm quite far from home at the moment, adventuring around and whatnot. But it's fantastic to find someone so far from home who follows Ogamar as well.
Of course. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Graham. Graham Searchstone.
Lovely. Pop my hand out.
Hello, Graham.
Hello, the big cat man.
Ferriston.
Yes, man.
Ferriston. Lovely to meet you. And now, do you mind? What happened to your lower extremities?
Yes.
That came out wrong.
That don't worry, that's a fine way to put it. They're temporarily in some form of issue there, yes. No, well, don't worry, I'm going to get it fixed. But actually, seeing your little self-propelling device there, that could be quite handy. I was wondering, until I'm able to get my legs fixed, I had a rather nasty run-in with a strange, possibly soon-to-be undead guy who stabbed me. That's a long story. Let's not get down there. He stabbed me in the spine, and for some reason my legs have not come back, even with the healing magics.
Oh.
They just kind of stayed non-operational. So.
All right.
Yes, and I'm gonna go and find someone who can sort of fix this. Obviously, it's gonna be fine. I can get this fixed. But no. But in the meantime, it'd be great to have something that I could use. To be able to translocate myself around an environment.
If I made like 20 of these and wound them all up at the same time, and then you put you on some wheels, and then they could pull you along like a sled dog.
Ooh, that is interesting.
Rolling.
20. They'll be very slow though. They may not work. You might be too heavy.
I can do slow. Do you mind showing me some of these apparatus? This is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic.
Of course. Yes, you want to see them?
Yes.
Might. Look, he just hyperventilating. Of course, yeah.
These are amazing.
Can I make perception checks or investigation checks that he doesn't blow up Archie?
Okay, yeah, sure. You
just
can
keep an eye out,
he's
to
running
jump
back and
in,
forth,
just
and,
in case.
He's sort of showing various things to Archie. So you see, the point with these is, as soon as you get enough of them in a...
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
It's easier for moving things.
He got so
He's got
excited he
back.
froze.
Oh no.
You're back.
Sorry.
You're back.
I'm just imagining like he comes back out with like a chair that accidentally has like an ejector seat on it or something like that. He
Rocket
just,
chair, please.
just springs through the ceiling.
Mostly, I've just made in like bits and pieces here and there, doing the handyman stuff, like fixing things. But also, you make small adjustments to people's lives, and it makes it so much better, right? So little things like indoor plumbing. You never knew it was so difficult with someone with so much water.
Oh, Jesus.
By this point, Ferris's pupils are so big, like most of his eyes are just black by this point, and they're like they're like saucers. He's just like enamored.
Yeah.
Ferriston, are you okay?
Yeah, I am very okay.
Archie is talking with this guy, and also like in a similar position, but like he's speaking so fast. You know when you're in the middle of something and you're really passionate about it, and you're suddenly like, oh, hold on, I need to take a breath. Like, okay, and you sort of talk like really fast like that. And yeah, that is what Sir Archibald is doing. He's just talking a billion miles an hour, like, oh my god, this is fantastic, and a little device here and a little do here. Oh yes, sir.
You know what I could do? Absolutely. Hold on. Sit in the chair. It just
Sitting in the
disappears
chair. I'm
and
in
comes
the chair.
back.
There we go.
And then it comes back with like a set of 4 wheels and starts screwing them into the legs.
He's like,
Just like-
fantastic. Screw them on there.
Wheels on it, and then you can move flat surfaces. That would only work. But then the problem is that if you ever going far, aren't you? If you just want really work for grass or cobblestones, you gotta start moving around and further all this stuff, just like coming back and various things. Currently, this would be working fine, and this is going to take a while.
Okay.
Can I look around in the meantime, see if I can take something?
I'm really super interested in this. I really want to get involved in this. I'm going to be like, teach me everything. Like, I want to know all of this.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, it might take a while. There's a lot to go through.
Not paying attention to the scientific element of it. He's just like playing with wheels and stuff. Like,
he's literally a cat, isn't he? He's a literal kitten playing with a backyard.
He is.
It's like he keeps winding up the little walking toy, and he's just like, "Oh my god!"
I kind of wish I was there with
a sleight of hand check, I think, or
I don't even need to steal. I just want to see if there's something useful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's go for a dex check, please.
Okay, wait.
Not for you, sorry, for Fairstone, who's messing with stuff. What are you doing, Kara?
Oh. I just want to look around if there's anything usable we can also purchase. I don't need to steal it, so.
Purchase.
As far as you can see, there's not a lot in here that you can really understand.
It doesn't
This is
matter.
all technology that you don't really know. You
Anything.
couldn't tell whether it would be useful. It's outside of your wheelhouse
Okay.
by so far, unfortunately. You've not experienced anything like this before. That's very quiet. I
Yeah,
can't hear
Archie,
you.
you're very quiet at
Archie.
the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Am I
Come
back?
closer to,
No,
come
you're not.
closer to the microphone.
Sunflower surprise. God damn it, that's a good one.
Nope.
It's
Fair
fair
stunned. What did you get for your dex check, Ferriston?
My dex check.
Yeah.
Can anyone hear me? Jesus.
Wait,
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you
Oh,
now.
we're back.
Fine.
Oh, there we go.
wait, am I making a dex check?
Yes,
What
you
for?
are, Frost.
What for?
You're messing with stuff.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, hydrate,
Hydrate.
people.
Oh,
Thank you,
hydrate.
Tade.
Hydrating.
Go on.
That would be a 7.
Oh no!
7. Excellent. As you're fiddling with one of the objects, it's one of these like little machines that you wind up, and you're sort of poking at it. And this is like one of the prototype ones, and it seems to have a lot of open ends. It's not fully covered, so you poke it and sort of jam your finger into it, and then you feel it sort of getting twisted and crushed by whatever mechanism is going inside. Just like sitting there with like this thing sort of rotating on your finger as it crushes it, and just and you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Archie, it's on my finger. I can't get it off, Archie.
I thought you said ouchie for a minute. Ouchie, ouchie.
Ouchie.
Seeing that, I'm going to use my mage hand to try and stop it injuring him any further. And to do mage hand, I want to give a quick shout out to Hit Point Press, and they're amazing. Hold on, the light is a bit screwy, but if I do that, I don't know if that's.
Oh, we can see it. That's awesome.
I can't see it.
It's like it's taking a spanking motion. I love it.
Yes, of course, that's what you would think, Rob.
Of course. I'm Edgar von Constantine. This
Yeah.
is how my
No,
Roman
that's
friend.
mage
just
hand.
Rob.
It's also just
Gil-
me.
Gil, while they're doing that, can I ask him if he has some silver in the store?
You're gonna ask this guy if he has any silver.
Yeah, if he uses silver in his things
Silver
he does.
is good for soldering.
And
yes, I've got some silver. What do you need it for?
I don't need like a whole bunch of silver. Do you have silver dust? Maybe just like rests bits. I'll give you
bit of
money
it, I
for
suppose.
it. That would be awesome.
I've got a bit of it.
That would be
How
amazing.
much do you need?
How much do you have?
Well, let me go and check. And he disappears into the back. And coming back in, he's sort of got a small pouch, sort of like this big. And I need to double check something. Give me a second.
Can I just say, I
Tade's
love
just
this
like-
music so much, and I love the fact that you
Good.
picked. Also, this is Arcane Anthems. You arrive at a tavern, which
Yep.
is an amazing. So you've literally picked the best, both by name and sound. This is an amazing song.
Right. Well, this is probably about. It's not that much. It's a couple of 100 grams.
Okay. How much do you want for it?
This is probably worth about 10 gold for this amount.
Do you have more? I need a bit more.
No, and I couldn't sell you all of this anyway, because I need
Wait.
some of it for myself.
Oh. Okay, so how much can you give me?
Well, for this, I can probably give you about, if I give you 8 gold worth. And I keep 2 for myself. This isn't, I don't stock this myself. This isn't really usually for sale.
I have a different question. If I give you silver coins, can you turn them into dust?
I suppose so. But it would take a while. But I mean, there's probably better people than that. You'd probably have to take a file and just go at them for a while.
Yeah. Okay,
How much do you
just
need?
more.
How much is more?
Like 50 worth, maybe?
50 silver's worth.
Yeah. No, sorry. No.
Yeah,
50 gold.
This is the really weird thing about the economy for ceremony. It says that you need 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver, which is 250 silver pieces. That's a lot of powdered silver.
It's a lot.
I know.
I'm slightly exaggerating. This I'm gonna make it smaller amounts, but yeah, it's still
I'm
not
collecting.
enough.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so he can sell you 8 gold pieces worth of silver dust.
All right, look, we're purchasing probably more. You see how excited the boys are. So, how about I give you 6? You don't need it. It's just,
What do you mean I don't need it? Use it for soldering.
You
Thank you
you
for that,
have
by the
enough,
way.
right?
Not really. Only for a couple of days worth. By this point, I have to go and restock somewhere.
Where do you restock? Let's do it like this. I give you money for the information.
I mean, usually what you could do is you could probably go and get some silver. It's like the bars. You could probably go and get them from one of the traveling traders, and you could probably take it down to the blacksmith and get it filed down.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll take it. I'll give him 8.
Okay, perfect. There you go. You can have that. Now, and he sort of runs back over to Archie and starts picking up more things. And he sort of glances over at Ferriston, and seeing his vague interest, he sort of smiles slightly and reaches over for a less prototype version that doesn't have as many gears and stuff sticking out, and hands it to him.
Thank you.
Oh, someone buy him a toy, please.
But
He's so adorable with it. It's just...
He's just cross-legged in the corner of the room, just watching it go forth again and again.
Oh god,
Excellent.
I bet he'd lose his shit if he saw Skit Electrics.
He would. Or a Hot
Chase
Wheels.
Yeah, cat like, yeah.
I can just imagine it in my head.
Excellent. So Archie, you get into proper conversation with this guy, and you are pretty much locked into that sort of conversation for a while. I'm now going to cut back. Tade, and all in the tavern. Zuria, actually, you followed Edgar out.
No,
He
she
was taking
didn't. No,
beer to the
no.
donkey.
She was still there scratching stuff in there while I went outside.
No. Sorry.
I would like to hide.
I bet you do.
Please roll me a perception check first to see if you notice her coming first.
Oh wait, you can't see me, can you?
No.
It's not natural 20. Don't worry, not this time.
Straight
There was another natural 20 before. I just want to point out because that's what you call it. It was a dirty 20, in fact. It was an 18 plus 2.
Zuria, you step outside and you see a mug of ale next to Bill, and he's lapping at it fairly greedily. However, Edgar seems to have left.
I kick it over.
I'm just stuck
Far
on his
away
face.
from Bill.
Dexterity saving throw, please. Oh no, wait, you don't need to. Never mind. Does a 13 break your armor class?
Who are you on about?
You.
No, it doesn't. Bill is not going to kick me.
He didn't. He tried to bite you. Kicked over his beard.
He's my mate now.
He doesn't manage to catch you though.
Edgar.
He's off and away. Caca, bitch.
With the caca, can I make a perception?
No, you
check?
can't. I was doing that out of character. I've gone to go and find something.
Okay. Yeah, Edgar's gone away. He did search for some thieves' cant. Edgar, unfortunately, that doesn't... Even with a nat 20, you do find some. But this looks like scrawlings of someone, more like graffiti than anything else. It's not a big town. There's not really a big underground scene.
Oh, okay.
I'd just like to say, I'm very proud of myself. I've plaited together 3 strawberry laces.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Tate.
I just want to before that. I want to come back at this point, just drinking a mug and I'm just like, no, Bill, that's not for you. That's not for you.
Drinking out of what mug? What mug?
I have too much, thank you very much.
You...
I mean,
I
Zoria,
left one on the side.
Edgar, make me a disadvantaged persuasion check.
Panache.
I don't care what bonuses you have. It's disadvantaged.
Okay.
Algernon, I do plat my strawberry laces, but I do actually currently hold the record at my local guides for having shoved the most amount of packets of strawberry laces in my mouth at one time.
By the way, like my little sister, Algrady in the chat, does the exact same thing. Y'all are kindred spirits.
Nice.
God.
Okay, so
What
the
did you
higher
get?
one was a 19, the lower one was a 17, and I would like to add plus 11 to that.
Not allowing it.
What?
You can't have plus 11.
I can actually because I've got expertise.
Yes, but
Yeah, I'm
I
saying
know
no.
you, and I'm not an idiot.
Okay,
It's
fine.
like
I rolled a 17 with disadvantage.
Yeah, Zoria, roll me an advantaged insight on this.
Oh, bullshit. This is some bullshit.
No, I'm sorry. You've previously had a habit of giving the donkey, like, alcohol. You then went outside with 2 mugs of ale, left one in front of it, walked away,
I
and go,
call
oh
bullshit
no!
on this.
There's so little chance of this working.
18.
Yeah, fuck it. You know that he's given this to the fucking
My
donkey.
first one was a 4. I was fucking terrified.
Run! Run!
Fucking right.
I would like to reckless attack, punch him in the face.
You have to catch him. I'm going to say, this goes on behind the scenes. There is just like a kerfuffle of just like, you didn't! No! Just like goes. And then it's just like this chase
Can I
through the
lunge
town.
can I lunge at him instead of trying to chase after him and just like tackle him to the ground?
Sure. Let's go opposed athletics. Tade, going into you.
Right.
Posting
So
the
it's-
bullshit! Post athlete. Okay, sorry,
So
Tate.
basically, as soon as we come back to me, it's just like, and that's why I cannot go back to Riviera under pain of death.
That is quite story. It's my god. And you became cleric after that? Oh, this was before that, right?
No, this was after I became a cleric.
Oh, this is. I see. This is. I'm mistaken. I forget which story you were talking to me about.
Indeed.
Apologies.
Indeed, it's a.
My word. Well, so what are you here for now?
Well, we're actually on our way back west. We're making our way to the coast and then eventually to an island monastery, seeking some religious guidance, as it were.
I understand. Well, while you are in town, you are more than welcome to stay, provided that you pay. But in the meantime, there is a few things that you could do. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but around the back of the place, there is my grandmother's tent, or my great-grandmother's, or my great-great. I don't know. She is old. Anyway, she does readings, tarot, and all this sort of thing. And I must say, she's pretty good.
You don't say.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, if of course, like I would be happy to pay any particular practitioner of the arcane some. And Palmas and tarot, we go hand in hand. Naturally, I would love to visit upon your however many great-grandmother, but you mentioned
very old.
Yeah, you mentioned that there are things to be done about town.
Like
Is there
cricket.
work?
Strange. Anyway.
But you mentioned there were things to do about town. Is there work going?
I mean, it depends on the type of work that you would do.
Well, in addition to being a priest, I'm also a bard.
You're a bard as well.
Yes.
You must lie at some point.
It basically takes so that you can looks at her you almost incredulously, and he pulls out his loot, and he's going to cast level 1. He'll do unearthly chorus just to do this absolutely disgustingly good blues rock rhythm.
Oh, Jesus. He goes, my what?
Sing it.
We've
Nah, no, it's literally just to show that he can in fact play a tune.
This is bizarre. I have to say, I do not know.
I led a very adventurous several years.
Adventurous, I see. Well,
many which I do
you
not
seem-
remember.
And your friends, what do they do?
They're all capable warriors in their own right. The individual who left to chase after my friend is a rather talented fighter. We also have in our party a skilled ranger, a wizard, a practitioner of the arcane, and another priest, much like myself, although what particular god they worship I am a little bit unsure of.
Indeed. It is not the same as you, right?
Oh no! They are definitely not one of the Church of Aphrodite. That is to be said.
Good. I mean, as much as you seem to be better, I don't think we could stomach two.
Basically, he leans out, like imagining the kid. No, baby, I completely agree with you.
Absolutely. Thank God. Anyway, well, it sounds like you have a party of what you call adventurers. Is this correct?
Indeed, adventurers would be a very appropriate term.
Right. So you solve problems?
Yes, we certainly endeavor to do
Mysteries,
so.
if you will.
He's like, go
You
on.
do what they call a Scooby-Doo.
We have indeed parked our curiosity wagon nearby.
Mystery machine man, curiosity.
Am I Scooby-Doo in this scenario?
Yes!
Oh God, you are, aren't you?
Yeah, he is. He's Scooby.
If it weren't for you meddling kids and your lion man thing.
Lion man with a crossbow?
Most of
Does that make Edgar Daphne?
No, does it? Fuck.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Edgar
No,
is
bullshit,
absolutely
bullshit.
Daphne.
No. I will derail this.
Who would
Obsessed
be
But I
with
think,
a-
to be honest, to be
obsessed
fair,
with
Archie is
appearance.
definitely Velma.
What? Who's definitely Velma?
You are.
You.
I'm not Velma. Oh,
With the
okay,
braids.
okay. No, she's thick. That's all
If
right.
anything, I'm Shaggy.
Moving on from which of our characters corresponds to Scooby-Doo or
Pig
not.
was Shaggy.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, take the
Hey!
Anyway, sorry. Anyway,
everyone's
so-
offended.
she looks at you and she says, well, if you are into mysteries, there is a single problem. Not like single people. It is not, how you say, common knowledge as such, but
The music's getting a little loud, dude.
it's as low as it can go.
Yeah, it's really not loud at this end. This isn't coming through the microphone very
That's
much.
as low as it goes.
Oh, I think it might just be me.
Probably.
That's
No, it's
literally
loud for me
two.
too. It's really loud.
It's either two or nothing. But what we can see is that some how do you say? How to put it? Small people, children. They not often. They don't come home.
That's great.
This is rare. This is rare. But it has people confused and obviously the parents a bit upset.
Have there been any recent disappearances?
The reason I bring it up is because, yes, usually it does not happen often. Like it's been a few years since. But
How long ago?
it is enough that it makes you wonder.
How long ago did the child disappear?
A week?
A week, okay. And whereabouts were their parents? Where would they normally stay?
Well, I mean, they were the Thatcher's son. He plays often by river, but no one believes that he fell in. He's a good, strong swimmer and smarter than most children. I mean, most are dumb, but smarter than most.
I love kids myself, but let's see. Okay, so a smart.
I dislike that I was ever one.
A smart child then of the Thatcher family.
Indeed.
All right, and where precisely might we find the Thatchers?
The Thatchers, they probably by this point they are working, but you probably find them at home. If you head out towards the west side of the town, you will find probably the best thatched house. That one is probably theirs.
Okay.
There's a lot of straw outside as well.
Okay, baby. So it's currently like quite late at night. Probably not a wise idea for us to for me to go off and do an independent inquiry without letting everybody know what's going on. So
It's not quite late night yet. It's sort of getting to late-ish evening by this point.
Right. Okay. Alright, okay, now, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, DM, that for me to use, everyone's favourite spell where you tap out a telepathic bond, the first creatures I need to be picked would need to be within visual range of me, don't they?
I will have to double-check that for you.
Thank you very much.
Let me double-check. 1 hour. Within range. Doesn't say that you have to see them.
Oh, and what's the range of Mary's telepathic bond?
30 feet.
Oh,
so you probably couldn't get. Probably couldn't get everyone in.
Okay, right. Well, eventually, I know that Archibald and the gang will be congregating back at the inn. I think what Tade's going to do in the meantime is basically start tuning his guitar in the background, getting ready to cast it as a ritual spell in that case. I wasn't sure if I was going to fire off and then immediately go proceed to the investigation myself, but I'll wait. I'll kick back.
Okay, sure thing. Apart from that, out in the street, Edgar, I'm very sorry. What did you get for your athletics checks?
Oh, we didn't even roll yet.
Oh, didn't you? Okay, go for it.
Fuck me. That's not bad.
Sorry, I've got a bobby pin digging into my scalp, and so far I've pulled all the 3 that aren't the problem, and the one that is still stuck.
Can you roll why does it have to be athletics? Can it be acrobatics
Because that's
instead?
what it is.
Okay.
I got it.
She's... I would,
But if
I
my
would
wig,
say
if my wig falls off, I'm gonna give up.
Edgar needs a taste of his own medicine.
Oh yeah.
What did you roll?
Don't know, what did you roll?
Oh wait, Edgar can't see me, can he? No.
What?
What did you roll?
I'm rolling that 20.
Oh, fuck
What
you!
do you mean? I thought you said you rolled an 18 or something.
No, I said I hadn't rolled yet.
Oh fuck. Okay. I dislike this.
Rob, you need new dice.
So
Hang
what's
on.
the total?
I've
What's
not,
the total, Rob?
I've not rolled yet. I could get a nat 20.
You could also just beat him in the ability score.
Because I got -1 in my athletics.
All right, so you got a 19.
I have a plus.
You watch a
7.
roll. You watch a roll a natural 20. There's a cat.
She only needs to roll 13.
I rolled a 16 plus 7.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
What? That's how it works.
I have
Crits don't work on ability checks. I'm not going to make it a bad scene. Nothing's particularly happening. It's just sort of catch you and give you a bit of a spanking. That's all that's really going on.
I know what this is. I know exactly what this is about, Mr. Gildan.
What this is I have lunged at him. I have done an illegal below the waist tackle in rugby. As he goes to the
folds
floor,
over you.
I just punch him in the throat.
All right, maybe an armed attack roll.
Reckless attack.
Fuck it. Go for it. Come at me.
Does a 17 hit?
No, it doesn't. 18 AC.
He just sort of ducks his head out of the way, just boom, right next to his face. While this scuffle is going on,
I'd like to use my bonus action to disengage.
outside, I'm going to say this cat and mouse game is going to go on for a while.
Yeah.
So, from everyone else's perspective, there's just sort of this enraged woman chasing after a man trying to drink.
No. I'm I do that one punch. And I'm like, I don't care if you're bonding with the fucking mule. It's my parents. If you kill him with alcohol poisoning, I will wear your scrotum as a necklace.
I'm going to make my way back to the mule, try and mount it, and just ride away.
Okay, sorry. For the moment, I'm going to give this a cat and mouse scenario of just like it's the Scooby-Doo in one corridor, out of another, just like Zuria chasing after like the donkey and Rob, then suddenly cutting to like Zuria on the donkey chasing Rob chasing the donkey with Zuria out in front, all this stuff back and forth across this street.
That's awesome.
Love it.
In the bar, we have got Tade slowly finding out more and more about the bizarre situations going on, as well as like an old woman who is very old apparently, and then children disappearing. And Fairuston, Kara, and Archibald are sitting inside of a tinkerer's workshop, learning the vaguest things about, well, okay, Archie is learning about tinkering. Fairuston is enjoying toys. Kara is making sure that none of those toys explode.
Yep.
And for now, guys, that is where we are going to leave today.
No.
Here we go.
Oh,
So,
That
guys,
was fun.
into a new town. I'm sure God knows what is going to happen next. I'm excited to find out. It's been a very strange stream for me because I still can't see anyone.
And
I've been
after
talking to
this-
myself in voices.
After this, we all deserve a nice bath to get rid of the tension.
all right,
Oh,
Spar
yeah.
episode.
Using geeky clean bath product.
Oh,
There we
good
go.
segue. Oh, dear.
Thanks, guys, for
Okay.
watching.
Our
Thank you,
stream
guys.
is
Yeah, thank you very much,
sponsored by
guys.
Geeky Clean.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will
All right.
figure out if my
Yeah.
camera works
Oh,
next time.
check
See you
out
later.
everyone's socials as well. Everyone that you're not following, check them out. Links
Oh yeah,
in the
1st
chat.
of May. 1st of May, we are running a charity live stream over on this channel, which is sponsored by D&D Beyond, Hit Point Press, and Wormwood Gaming. There's 14 dice sets up for
And
grabs, as well as
fucking
$500 worth of sourcebook material and 20 copies of the Humblewood sourcebooks.
And you all have to go and watch
played
it. And
Humblewood.
it's donating to charity. You're in with a chance for free prizes, and it's my birthday. And my birthday wish is for you all to watch it live.
Yeah.
Also,
Absolutely.
go
Right.
follow
Yeah,
Bobby
also-
OY on TikTok. Just saying.
All of you, get Humblewood. It's a fucking brilliant campaign. I've played it.
Oh,
Okay,
amazing.
right, now we're off. Run.
Right.
Yay.
Okay,
Run the ads.
Bye.